Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. I've never heard this music with my headphones in. Wait, I know what's going on. I'm hearing different sounds. That is actually, I didn't mute the playback. There we go. Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. First of all, apologies off the top. I do have a cough drop again in my mouth here because still not feeling super good. But I am here. The show must go on for some Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Wi-Fi battles. Why can't I resize this? There we go. Yeah, more Ultra Sun Wi-Fi battling here on the channel. Let's let the intro play for a moment. I get my window sized up, and let's say hi to everyone I see here. Who is in the chat? We have, I saw Jesus has posted. He can't make it tonight, but he wanted to give a quick like, and we're already at 13 likes. I was going to say, if we can hit 10 likes, which we have, I'm adding an extra 15 minutes to the stream, which would have normally just been about an hour. We've already hit the 13 likes, so we are good. I'm going to say if we hit 20, though, we're going to boost it up to a whole half hour in addition to our first 1 hour of battling. But who else we got? We got Sailor Pika, Greg Hen is here, we got Sam, Zeon785, we got Genesect Gaming, Greninja Arc Zed is here, Michael Adewole as well. I think, was it you? Yeah, I think you commented you might not be able to make it because you have a party or something. If you got something to do, go right ahead. I will not be slighted in any means. But if you do have time, you want to stick around, you're welcome to do so. We have Splatoon Warrior, Lego Deadpool is here. 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 3 is 1, indeed. Good call. Alright, and Liano Slater. We have Pumpkin as well. Glad you're on the Team Skull Grovile. Haven't seen you in a little while. Welcome back. Who else is here? There's somebody. We got Pampour Gamer. We got Isaac Wolf the Fire Striker. I gotta move my chat. I gotta shrink it up a little bit here. Let's see if I can get everything on screen. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, per usual. Okay, well, before we actually say we're gonna do it per usual, what do you guys think about the way we do these battles? Like, I've had it set up. And hello to Katie Sue Vale as well. And Toga Hamiko, welcome. Sam is asking, do I have Instagram? Not just yet. I have not had time to sit down and look into making one just yet. But I do want to put one together at some point. That and, what's it called? That other thing that everyone wants me to get is Discord. I am going to sit down and look at that when I get a second. How am I feeling? It's fun on my adventures, you know? I'm having fun with TCG Online. I finally, after what, just a couple days, have my first official custom deck built, and it's featuring Shiftry GX. I'm gonna try to get something recorded to show that off tomorrow, but we'll see what happens if I'm feeling up to it. Alright, so we got ourselves Roto Prize money, ching ching, going to the battle buffet later today. Hello to Want My Foot Fungus, welcome to our stream tonight. Alright, so as you might be aware, the usual routine we follow during these events is I'm gonna die for a second. After I recover from that, I pop into Festival Plaza. I make sure to get friend codes. I've got Isaac Wolf's code here. I'll copy that. So I make sure we have the friend codes and stuff like that. Then I go into battle or the Festival Plaza and set things up. I get myself online, and as soon as you folks see me in the Festival Plaza available for a battle, I let you guys send me a battle invite, and the first person that shows up on my screen, based on how the computer decides to send them through, is the person that I challenge. Do you think that works? Or is there any other thing you think that we could do to switch things up a little bit? Because it's like, I really don't know any other way. Some people have said put a, what do you call it? Put a queue going on like that, but I can't really do that because when we're set to a certain time limit, the queue is going to go past based on how many people you want to have battling. Basically, I think we just have to understand that there's a chance that not everyone might get a chance to battle based on how long we stream for. Not that you'll never get a chance to get one of these special Pokemon as a prize, remember, because of course I do the Wonder Trade in the following week, but like, other than letting the computer decide who gets the fight, I'm not sure how else to do it. Unless, now here's the thing, I was going to say, unless as everybody wants to battle, I'll put your name in a list, and then as people jump in, I'll add them to the list, and then randomly choose from that. Still kind of the same idea, it's still everyone who's fighting randomly available. Thing is though, what if someone in the group has to leave, and I then send them a battle invite, or you know, I say that I'm going to battle them, but they're not around. People are going to miss out. So, I really don't know exactly how to do it. Alright, so anyway, Let me know what you think of that. As it says on the layout, we're going to be doing double battles today. It's going to be the flat rules, which means mythical Pokemon can't be used, and certain legendaries, like, you know, the big box art legendaries, can't be used. You see, the prize Pokemon is right here. So my type will be ground in representation of Viridian City Gym back in Kanto, the last of the 8 gyms of Kanto. The prize is going to be a Gligar, Jolly Nature, with speed up, special attack down. The ability is Immunity, which when it evolves into Gliscor, becomes Poison Heal. And it's got max IVs guaranteed for attack and speed. The other IVs might be pretty good too. In fact, a lot of them have good IVs this week. Some don't have perfect like defense and stuff, but anything that is not perfect, you can always just hyper train up if you want to. The moves of creativity for egg moves, you have agility and baton pass, which could work well together. Counter could be a good one if you get a focus sash on there. Counter back, double the physical damage. And cross poison, just because it's a high critical hit ratio, it is a good chance to poison. And you might notice it's holding Razor Fang. It took me quite a while, quite a bit of frustration to farm up all these Razor Fangs, but I did manage to get 30 of them. Actually got a little bit more than 30. So each Gligar that I send out in trade today will have Razor Fang, which means the moment you get it, it's becoming Gliscor, which will have Poison Heal. If you can get a Toxic Orb, get that, throw it on your Gliscor, boom. After that first turn, you poison, you're getting constant healing. Alright, so let's see what's going on here in the chat. Katie Sue's going to bring a Dragon-type team. Awesome stuff. And Sam says Celestial Storm is in the cards. You might not have been here yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think we did a live stream of the, my first day's experience with the Celestial Storm cards. It was quite a wild day, too. Alright, let's see what's going on here. I might have you already and Liano. I'm not sure. If you want to throw your friend code just to be sure, go right ahead. And let's see. Unknown Spike saying, read the comment. All I see is you say, read my comments. Oh, you knew it was Gligar. Well, everyone knew it was Gligar when I put it up on Twitter, of course. And Lego Deadpool asking, if you want, so how do I play? What are the rules? So basically, set up a team. It's going to be double battles, so you only need to have 4 Pokemon, but you can bring 6 to the team preview. Only 4 will go into the battle. In fact, while I'm while I'm explaining this, I'm going to pop into the Festival Plaza. So, you choose 4 Pokemon to go into battle. And again, no mythicals, no legendaries, or at least certain legendaries. You have to have different Pokemon. You can't have more than one of the same species. They all have to have different held items as well. If you manage to defeat me, which most of the time is pretty easy to do, you get yourself one of these special Gligar. Alright, and Liano, I'll grab your code. In fact, before I get on the internet, I'm going to throw in a few friend codes. And hello to Poplio Girl as well. We have Matt Mijadovic. Hope I said that right. It is ground type, as Sailor Pika says. And Lego Deadpool asking, how do I get different teams other than the party? So if you... In fact, I'll show you that. I don't know if you guys... You might not all know this, but I'll show you how to set up different teams. Alright. Go to your PC in the computer, in the Pokemon Center. Anyone there. Go here. And... up at the very top, you see the... on the bottom screen, the 2 little Pokeballs. If you click that... you see you have multiple teams to the right side. This is what I had for the Warp Ride day. This was my mid-season. Oops. If you click left and right, you can choose different teams. That was the Blaine team, which I've emptied out right now. And I'm not going to show you the Giovanni team just yet, but that's how you get different teams. And you just saw the box of all those Gligar are ready to roll as well. Hello to Adam656. Welcome to the stream tonight. Glad you're on the Team Skull Grovile. Your favorite card from the new set is Mr. Mime GX. Excellent stuff. Goku Black is back. Your charger's gone, but you got 75% power, and you might get a new charger soon. Well, hopefully, if you are going to join in, your charge will maintain long enough for a battle. Alright, so, before I connect, I'm going to go to the friends list. In fact, I'm always hiding the screen. I'm not going to bother doing that anymore. I mean, it shows all in the chat. People have thrown their friends codes and stuff like that. We'll just roll with it. And let us... Oh, we're now friends with Danny. Okay, I gotta clear out a couple cards, I believe. In fact, 3. I'll scroll back to some names which I haven't played with for a while. If I see that their favorite game is one of the Pokemon games, I generally will keep them. If Harley is in the chat, what the heck? If Harley's in the chat and I'm deleting you by mistake, not to worry, we will add you back in. But I don't see that Pokemon was one of the games, so I think that's kind of safe. You cannot use Mythicals this time, no, Michael, not for the flat rules. Ultra Sun. Look, we got all these Ultra games. That's going to make things kind of hard to determine who to take out, I guess. I don't think I've seen... No, last online 2 hours ago. So it's hard to say. Who do I take out? I'll take this one out. Generally, if I don't see a Pokemon game, I'll just assume that maybe they're not that... Oh, look, Pokemon Luna. That's the French version. Oh, I know. That's Burger Sama. He plays. Who else could I take out? Last only 8 days ago. I will take Sebastian out, and if you are in the chat, I do apologize, but we can always just reconnect afterwards. Alright, I gotta add 3 codes in. I'll get caught up on the chat in just a moment here. I hope everybody is ready to take on my ground-type team, plus there's something a little bit... You might expect it in a way, as far as I'm representing, you know, Team Rocket's boss, Giovanni. But since I only had a limited number of ground... Actually, no, I had a good number of ground types, but I was trying to choose Pokemon that we have not yet used in our Wi-Fi battle. So I will say, of course, we all know Swampert is a ground type, but since I used him when we were doing like the Misty team, Skippy the Swampert will be sitting out this week. I've already got that code registered. That is awesome stuff. That leaves us an empty space. And let's add one final code, and I'll get caught up on the chat once again, and then pop into... Oh, there, I got 2 codes already. Awesome stuff. I think I've got all the codes thus far. Let's cancel. Let's get back in there. Let's get online. Hello, Wolf. Wolf playing the game, all excited. All geared up for battle. Alright. The time is now coming. Festival Plaza. And GD Shadowclaw asking, can I battle? Is Heatran mythical? Zeon or Sam is asking. I think it's considered legendary, but I think it's actually usable. Is Miss Magius allowed? Yes, Lego Deadpool Miss Magius is allowed. And GD Shadowclaw asking, is it okay if you battle? Like I say, again, I'm going to have to probably just let the computer decide whose name pops up. Like, I could set up a queue. I'm afraid to do that because if we run out of time, the people that are left, you know, lingering and don't get to battle, they're gonna be upset, understandably so. So basically, like, we're already at 18 likes. I'm gonna say that's gonna push us to the extra half hour anyway, because I've already rambled on long enough. It's like 12 minutes in, we haven't even started yet. So I'm just gonna jump in. We're gonna see how things work out. Just as soon as you see me in the battle, or on the battle list, send me the battle invitation. Matt is asking, what's the combination to reset the game? For a soft reset, you hold L and R and click start or select. Either of those does the reset. It's going to rain where Poplar Girl is at. If the clouds are almost black, that's pretty spooky sounding. Yeah, it's a ground type team, Goku Black. And Jesus saying, I better give away some of the Chikorita. I have not bred them yet, because today is all about ground typing. And it's going to be Gligar as the prize giveaway. So it looks like Poplio Girl, I believe, is up first. Snowy. Alright, we're going to add Snowy's name to our list of battlers. Now, did I show you the new layout yet, too? Because I mixed things up a little bit. So it shows what's up, you know, what the prize above me. You don't really see the moves and stuff like that. But it shows the rules on the bottom here. You see my code right over there as well. Hopefully it's kind of cool. Alright, so we're going to choose the flat rules, of course. Oh, wait. Snowy, you chose single battle. We got to do double battle. I got to back out. Alright, it says on the layout we're going to be doing double battles for today. What are we doing here? No. I gotta back out. Game, come on, what are you doing? What is... Okay, I gotta go in. I gotta cancel out. Sorry here, folks. It's being all stupid. One sec here. Alright, so remember, when you send me the battle invite, choose the doubles for today. And one sec. Cough drop getting all stuck on my tooth. And so we wait. Alright. And Lieno has a really good team to try to beat me. Awesome stuff. There's the double battle from Moon. Okay. Before I click participate, I've got to make sure I'm reading the screen to make sure it is double battle. That was my bad. Okay, so that is Moon. That's right, Goku Black, double battle, flat rules. Yeah, so they're not shiny Pokemon, as Sam is saying. It's pretty hard to breed for shinies. Eventually, though, once I do get the shiny charm, I might be able to get at least some shinies in these giveaways. Alright, double battle, flat rules, that is it. Excuse me. Alright, so I gotta use my old random number generator here, but I'll show you the team. As you can take a look here. We're going with the Giovanni team. We got Rocky the Sandslash, we got Marowak, Whiskers the Persian, non-ground type, but how can you have a Giovanni team without a Persian, right? I've got Erwin the Crocodile and Icona the Palo-Sand. That'll be my team for the battles. Okay. So yeah, since I confirmed incorrectly, I'm going to let Pop Little Girl get that second battle, because it was my bad for not noticing. Let's go with, you know what? Let's start things off the right way. What song should I choose for our first battle here? Gee, I don't know. I think that's a good song. Do you know what I'm choosing? Alright, so now let's see which Pokemon I get to use. That's my first one. That's my second one. We got a lot of type disadvantage in our favor, against our favor. But we'll see what happens. So no, I took you off the battled list, Pop Little Girl, but I will put you in as the next opponent. That'll be Snowy. You know I had to go with this song, didn't ya? I gotta turn this up a little bit too. So this is the first song, and I think we're gonna go with this will probably be the final song too. But as Goku Black is saying, I think I know the second song I'm gonna go with in the stream here. Rotom and Suicune, shiny stuff. Marowak and Erwin, coming on in. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Let's see what our Giovanni team can do. So there's a Frost Rotom and a Suicune. Let's do what we can. Trick! Is that a Choice Scarf? Did you steal my Choice Scarf? Thank you! Swapping Choice Scarves. Awesome stuff. That's kind of funny. And there goes the leftovers. Oh no! Not the Calm Mind, please! Now, actually, that could be a bit of a problem. Alright, let's get some attack power up here. Power up punch! Now, I wonder, since we've swapped Choice Scarves, does that still lock that Rotom into into Trick? I don't know. Alright, let's go with this. No, it doesn't. Oh! Erwin dodging. That's pretty cool. Marowak silently taking the full hit. Down he goes. Now, come on. That should have been spread damage reduced. What was that? I'm sure it was. Okay, Knockoff not doing quite as much. It's no longer holding an item. Scald probably takes us down. And it does. Okay, then. So, our last two options are coming on into battle right now. Icona takes to the field. Excuse me. And Whiskers the Persian. Can we do a thing? Don't know. Let's go for the old fake out first of all. Flinching that Rotom. Scald attack is going to drop. No! Goes for Whiskers instead. Who survives it? We're going to do little damage to Suicune because that Calm Mind. Now then. I do believe we are pretty much done at this point. Not much more to be said. A couple more hits and we drop. Fake out fails. Of course, it only works on the first turn. Ooh, Icona dodges the Blizzard. Whiskers goes down. And the Scald attack does drop us. So the first battle was a short and sweet for my opponent one. Moon has got the win. So I'm going to send a trade invite over to Moon. Once we're done the trade, I will be open for another battle. So again, whoever's name pops up will get the next battle underway. I'll keep a note. Well, actually, no, wait. Snowy is the next battle. I'm going to send an invite to Snowy myself once this is ready to roll here. Yeah, let me get my trade screen up in just a second here, folks. And some people are asking in the chat, so when can I, what time can I go in the battle? It's like, again, I don't know how to really make this fair for everybody, because, like, if we do it, like, okay, let me put it this way. If you guys showed up about half hour into the stream, if there was already a queue of people, there's no chance you're going to be able to get in. Are you going to want to stick around and watch the stream? Because I don't, I might not want to if I was in that situation. So it's like, I can't exactly prioritize the new people, sorry, the people that were here to start off with, because as new people jump in, they won't have a chance to play. So the only way I can think to make this fair is to let the computer decide who shows up on screen when you guys send me a battle invite. I don't know if that sounds fair, but it's the only fair thing that I can really think of. Okay, so anyway, number 1 to 30, who was that again? Moon was Greninja, was it not? Just one sec here. I forgot to mark the YouTuber name. And next one will be Poplio Girl, who is Snowy. Okay, so from 1 to 30, let's see what we got. I'm just finishing up my cough drop here, too. Just in case we don't get a number, though, I'll get my random number generator open, and I'll throw from 1 to 30 in there, and we'll see which one it comes up with. And then we see number 1. Okay, fair enough. So you're getting, also they're named either Scorponok for the males or Scorpina for the females. Hopefully you guys know where those references come from. Alright, I'm sorry if I can't read all your comments, Unknown Spike. It is a very busy night, and I'll try to keep up with you if I can. Sadly, I'm not going to read all the comments. There's a lot of comments going on there. Alrighty. Like I say, everybody wants to battle, but Gylian Siska is asking, can I use duplicate items? Not for the flat rules. It does prohibit the duplicate item use. We're getting a Mantike. And Greg says, you do like the streams even if you don't get to battle. That is awesome stuff. Right now, the queue is whatever name pops up on my screen. There is no actual queue I'm keeping a list of except for Poplio, who I messed up, and I confirmed the wrong kind of battle the first time. Alright, so we're going to switch over and do a battle invite over to Snowy. So congratulations to Moon, or Greninja Arc in the chat. Hopefully that Gliscor does you good. Alright, battle invite. Bear with me as I'm finishing up my cough drop. Where are we at, Snowy? I gotta see your name pop up. If I don't see it pop up right away, I'll do another battle. We're going to keep you in the list that we do have to send you a battle invite in a little bit. I'll give it a couple more tries here. Don't see you just yet. We'll do one more update. Stop moving. I don't see it just yet. I'm going to get another invite sent to me from another viewer. It's going to be Roku, which is Goku Black. Okay, Goku Black, Roku. So as of right now, we're at 22 likes on the stream, so that definitely puts us to that extra half hour. And we're going to go with... We're at 22, so if we hit 25, let's say, I'll be pretty lenient. Just 3 more likes, we'll add an extra 15 minutes onto the stream after the first hour and a half is done. Alright, double battle flat rules, awesome stuff. Good job, let's get this ready to roll. You know, Giovanni team. I know I probably sound gross on the microphone here, just slobbering away over my cough drop. And I apologize. So we're going to go with, of course, one of the underlings music, the Team Rainbow Rocket. And let's get ready to roll. Okay, let's see if we're getting caught up on the chat. Panpour Gamer asking, should I trade Shiny Latios for Genesect? If you're not going to do anything with the Shiny Latios and you do want to use the Genesect, I'd say that kind of makes sense. Hello to Roll King. Aw, man. Something happened with the connection. I might have to take another invite. Not a trade. Yeah, something happened with the connection there. So I'm going to put Goku Black on the back burner. We've got Alex up now, though. Okay, Alex. And who is Alex in the chat? So I can put the YouTuber name there. And also for the time being, yes, Pumpkin said if you don't get to battle, you'll do a battle royal. So if anyone wants to like battle amongst yourselves while we're waiting, you can go right ahead. Okay, I'll decide myself. Double battle flat rules. Lego Deadpool asking if you win, can you get a female? That's not how it works. I just get you to choose a number, and you might get a female, you might get a male. But even if you get a male, you can breed it with a Ditto, and it's going to pass down the egg moves. You also have a 60% chance to pass the hidden ability down as well. So that's still a possibility. You can get yourself the female. And once you get that one female, if you got good stats, you can use that as a new breeding partner for future little baby Gligar. But basically, we always go into this saying that everyone, when they win, they choose a number from 1 to whatever it is. In fact, I'm going to mark we're at 29. And that way everybody has the same number of odds, same chances as getting whichever... oh, it's you, is it? Okay. So Lego Deadpool is Alex. Alright, so let's see. We got 5 Pokemon as well. Cool stuff. Let's see what random chance decides to give me. Look at that. My cough drop's almost gone. And already, I'm starting to cough again. Alright, my last one. Stop rolling. There we go. Nope. There we go. Alright. Let's see what happens in the second battle. Oh, CRJ is going to be fair this time, bringing a team that's weak to ground. You just really want to show me up, don't ya? It's all well and good. Like I say, I'm usually easy to beat on these, I call them, not off-season weeks, right? But the non-mid-season kind of things. Shiny Pelago. Ooh, look at that. Super shiny. I'm easy to beat on these weeks. Generally, it's a nice, simple way for you guys to get these Pokemon. Because, like, the idea is, even though I'm, acting like a gym leader, I'm trying to fight yous. The gym leader's role in all Pokemon games is to lose. It's to help trainers get stronger on their way. And another thing is, you guys are basically, helping me provide content for everybody else too. So as a little thank you, I'm basically giving Pokemon out. And I think, this might be the best way to go. I don't think we're going to survive. Oh, Icy Wind. We should handle that. It is spread damage reduced. Don't handle it that well. But oh well. What does the Miss Magius go for? Energy Ball could be a thing. Shadow Ball. That could also be a thing. Man! Oh well. Gladion is asking what item extends rain. That would be the Damp Rock. Speaking of rocks, we get us a rock right here. Rocky. Going for the Rockinium Z. Or sorry, Rockium Z. I always think it's called Rockinium Z. We got Continental Crush. I don't know how to read anything. And CRJ says, no, you're not going to be fair because I have a Choice Scarf Moxie Crocodile, which is one of your least favorite sets to battle against. You can't deny, though, it's a useful set. Unknown Spike saying to read your comment, please. Yes, I understand you knew that would be Gligar. Awesome stuff. All right, let's send in Irwin next. And we got Aegislash on the field. Interesting stuff. Popular Girl says the Pokemon that I give you when you win. First of all, fighting words right there. But second of all, what was I about to do? I was about to do this. You're thinking of making a whole team only the Pokemon that I give you. That's what Sailor Pika did actually, and she destroyed me in that sense. So it's actually a pretty cool idea. Take this there, Miss Magius. Good old knockoff. Takes your item down. Splatoon Warrior has 100%ed. You had a gold bottle cap. Not that it helps you in battle, but that's pretty sweet. Excuse me. And so Splatoon Warrior has 100%ed the Alolan Pokedex. Awesome stuff indeed. And, yeah, I'm not going to be able to last. I mean, I'll be fine for the stream. If you don't mind the occasional coughing fit, obviously. Where are we at here? Let me get my other window back up. Alright, let's get in there, Marowak. And Joseph Films asking, can I battle? Well, as of right now, we're still doing the usual thing where as soon as I see a name pop up, that's the opponent that I'm selecting. Because it's like, other than that, there's too many negatives on other ways to do the battles for our streams here. Now, do I go for... Well, I gotta go for this. We're gonna see the King Shield. And hello to Dark Ninja, asking to battle as well. Like I say, if we had set up just the names for the start of the stream, and I put up a queue, everyone that's currently coming in and asking, can I battle? Probably wouldn't get a chance. So by doing it this way, it might still be like, you know, you have a 1 in, say, 40 chance if there's 40 people wanting to battle, but you still have that chance. Looks like Irwin's putting in a lot of good work here. We're at +2, using the knockoff. Nature's Madness, there goes half my HP. Aegislash is allowed, you know, nothing in VGC prevents it. Watch out! He almost hit Irwin! You see the bone? So that's actually a win versus Alex. However, that still gives you one of the, 5 Magikarp I have remaining. So let's get this ready to roll here. Alright, let me save that video. And I'm going to send a trade invite to Alex with the blue backpack, black hat, make sure I'm getting the right person selected. Alright. But yeah, like CRJ has pointed out, it is a Choice Scarf Crocodile, so the whole speed aspect of the Choice Scarf and getting that extra damage off with Moxie every time is kind of powerful. But you got from 1 to 5 to choose for a Magikarp. So I'm just going to send that trade invite over to Alex right now. Yeah, Shadowclaw, you're saying I should have a Google page and people can put their names and friend codes. Well, okay, let me ask you guys this. If I set up, I'm sorry, not if, when I set up a Discord, is there a way you can have like a profile that puts that bit of information in the profile? Because I can set that up, and then you guys can have your, you know, your friend game contact information, your friend code contact information in like a profile. Because I definitely want to get a Discord ready to roll so that we can have more. Essentially, I can have a better chance of sending code cards out for when we do our special draws and giveaways. Alright, so from 1 to 5, you get one of these free Gyarados, as I said. And I think they all still have a rare candy as well, so it's a nice, easy way to evolve up your Magikarp into a Gyarados. And yeah, Pokemon TCG, the live stream was yesterday, our day 1 coverage of the first day, my experiences with Pokemon TCG Online Celestial Storm. It was a pretty crazy one. It was, there was one part I had to really, really hope to top deck a Guzma. That was my only chance, and I top decked Guzma at that exact moment. And I was like, are you kidding me? So, that was something. So I've randomly selected number 2. You're going to send Shiny Rockruff with Gold Bottle Cap? That is wild. And I randomly selected number 2. I believe you were hoping for a female, you said, Lego Deadpool. It's not a female, you know, Gligar. Female Gyarados, though, with that hidden ability. Hopefully, this is a nice consolation prize. As I say, it's going to be, just like our Crocodile here, it's going to be a Moxie Gyarados. Attack goes up every time Gyarados knocks something out. Of course, it's always named Chum. So I can leave notes for people, says Popular Girl. Okay. And yeah, Shadowclaw, I'm a fellow Canadian, of course. I'm Canadian, don't you know, eh? Even though I've seen this thing where they say, I showed a pie chart of like the amount of people in the world that say A. It shows a little sliver saying Canadians, a bigger sliver saying Americans impersonating Canadians. A bigger chunk said Canadians impersonating Americans who are impersonating Canadians. But, you know, we say A sometimes. It's not like... what I find funny is they say Canada has an accent, and if we do, I don't know what it is. Because, to me, everything just sounds like, you know, not American, but English or whatever. And apparently, I don't get this one, but people say we say a boot, not about. Okay, so we got Angie. I'm going to do this one last one. Then we got to get back to Snowy. I realize we didn't get back to Snowy just yet. Alright, let's get this one. I'm going to put Angie, who is Sailor Pika. So after this battle, I just realized after I confirmed I forgot that I didn't do Snowy's rematch just yet. So double battle. I'm going to do the flat rules, of course. Alright, what are the rules Joseph is asking? It will be the double battle flat rules right on the screen beneath the main gameplay screen. I figure I should put those up from now on so that you guys know, off the top of your head what it's going to be. In fact, it's also on the top over on this thing. I should probably set them in the same spot though, so you guys don't have to look all over the place for it. Alright, my team, the Giovanni team. And Matt is asking, when is the next Pokemon TCG live? That will be on Tuesdays as per usual, but since this new set came out, I want to get more on track with putting up more content of TCG on the channel, so I'm going to put a couple of the pre-recorded stuff. I'm going to try to get some decks put together. Lego Deadpool, I'm seeing your comment now, and I appreciate you saying that. You gave me the rock off because I'm the best YouTuber. I will take your compliments quite nicely. I used to be a kind of person that's like, don't say that, I'm not good, I'm garbage, I'm worthless and stuff. But you know what? If someone wants to compliment you, just take the compliment. They want to say it, like, if they didn't mean it, they wouldn't say it. Now, see, people could be sarcastic for all I know. Does that really matter? No, just take them at face value. If you later find out someone's like, just lying to you. It's like if people say, I'm walking down the street, like, that's a nice hat. I say thank you. If then they're like, I was being funny, it's just like, alright, cool, my life still goes on anyway. Have a nice day, right? That's all that matters, but I do appreciate you saying that very much, Lego Deadpool. Especially after there was so much frustration over, like, your username for Go not showing up, and it looked like I was ignoring you, which I wasn't. YouTube was making me overlook it. And that's my explanation. Oh, boy. You just gotta use my guys against me, don't ya? We got Chum, and so actually, Lego Deadpool, you're gonna see what an evolved Chum can do. We got Chum and Patrick. Huh. Well, this brings us to an interesting little idea here. Who's quicker, Patrick or Choice Scarf Crocodile? Looks like Choice Scarf Crocodile. Oh. Well, there's a Reflect. I mean, we still did some good damage. Here, take this, Chum. Hold that for me a sec, would ya? You got yourself a Choice Band. I got a Focus Sash. Oh, sweet. I wonder, does giving you the Choice Band now before you use Dragon Dance, does that lock you into Dragon Dance? I do not know. And let's go with... Let's try this. Is Hoopa a special Pokemon? Yeah, I think Hoopa is considered a mythical Pokemon, so it probably wouldn't be able to be used. And Lego Deadpool just evolved up Chum. You're welcome for that Gyarados. Hopefully it does you good. Just remember, get those knockouts. What's really weird in a double battle, if you even knock out your own partner with Earthquake or something, it still boosts your stat. It is wild. It did lock you into Dragon Dance. That is awesome. I had a feeling Switcheroo would come in handy. And down goes the ol' Superior. We're not doing that bad right now. We're at +1 attack with our Crocodile. And we know that Chum does not have Intimidate, because I did not breed it as such. But here it comes. Now, Choice Band is a bit of a problem, however. So, let's try this. And let's try that. Excuse me. We still have our Choice Scarf on Irwin. We are faster. Oh, not quite the knock, but there goes your Choice Band. There goes my Choice Band, actually. And do you want to hold this Focus Ash for me there, Vileplume? Please and thank you. I'll take your Black Sludge. Oh, it's going to hurt me. Uh-oh. Irwin, no! Oh! Irwin! Alright, and there's that Moxie, which could be a problem. You got this, Whiskers. Eh, it's just a Vileplume. And the Black Sludge is pulling through. No! Well, let's get ready to get destroyed, maybe. As Marowak takes the field. Now, let me see if this actually will do what we're hoping to do. It's probably not going to help, but We are +1 attack. Let's go with a move that we cannot relearn as a Persian in this generation. As I say, I'm not a competitive player. Let's use Payday. Look how little that did. See, if I was to get rid of Payday, she can't relearn that. So, I'm keeping Payday. Excuse me. I don't care if I lose these matches. +2 attack. Uh-oh. Okay, I got CRJ. I think I've got your code. Yes. I'm going to grab your code in case, CRJ, but I'm pretty sure I do have you already. But I remember you didn't see me last time, so let's just make sure we're good there. Alright, we got one last Pokemon remaining, and we're nowhere near quick enough to handle this. Let's go, Rocky. If we stand any chance, which we don't, bear in mind, but I'm going to try this. Panpour Gamer, I'll grab your code as well. Don't know if I put you in or not just yet, but to be safe, I will make sure. And let's see how we get destroyed. Rayquaza is a legend. Yeah, I think someone was asking, is Rayquaza a legendary? Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, someone wants to do a double trade. Dragon Dance. You might be regretting that in a minute there, Sailor Pika, when you see what I'm about to do. I went Z-move. That's right. Can Vileplume stand up to the Z-move? Alright, I'm going to drop another friend code, make sure I got all these that we're adding in. Ah! I'll probably be okay. Oh, this is going to hurt that poor little plant. Not enough, though. Oh, it didn't even... Yeah, it didn't even do anything. Alright, I admit defeat. Rocky does not need to get knocked out. You misclicked, but that's alright. That waterfall is going to drop... Oh, Reflect is why. That's what happened. No, I will concede defeat. No way that I was going to survive a waterfall from my +2 chum. So good game to Sailor Pika. And I will set up a trade invite to send out to you there. And Silver Mecha 1 asking, would you be able to battle? Well, the way we're doing it, drop your friend code in the chat. You can see my friend code beside the old face cam over here. And add me to your friends list. I'll add you in a little bit. And once you see me in the Festival Plaza on the battling available list, send me a battle invite. It all comes down to whichever name the game shows me to pop up. And we'll do a battle there. Don't need to save that. So I'm going to send a trade invite to Sailor Pika here, Angie. Then, I got to send that battle invite to Snowy. So it's going to hang on a little bit. She was the first one in. I messed up. I'm going to write that mess up in just a moment. And then, I'm going to add more friend codes. Okay, so good game. We actually did kind of cool. I like how I kind of tricked you out there with these, what was it called? The switcheroo with that choice band. Locked you into the Dragon Dance. Alright, so we have from 1 to 29. And hello to OMG, it's Sark. That Crocodile is pretty scary when he gets moving, eh? He's even scarier in single battles. Which, by the way, so this current session of the, this and following 4 weeks, we got double battles for our format. Next time, we're going to go back to our single battle formats. So prepare for that. Alright. From 1 to 29, which Gligar/Gliscor would Sailor Pika like to get? Michael asking, can you play? You're going to leave soon. If your name pops up, you can battle. If not, I can't really have someone jump the line. There's no queue to jump anyways, essentially. So you're getting Scorponok. I was going to say, where's the gender symbol? Your Metagross was blocking it. Doing the Jukes. I'll grab your friend code there. We're getting... It's my name in stars. We're getting a shiny Charizard, everybody. Thank you, Sailor Pika. Much appreciated. And you were holding a special item. Was it one of the bottle caps? Either way, thank you very much. You're getting yourself a nice Gliscor. Guaranteed max attack, max speed. Just basically guaranteed really cool. You wouldn't believe the trouble that I had trying to fish up all of these Razor Fangs, by the way, too. I know I could just buy them with battle points at the battle tree. Thing is, they all cost, I think it's like 48 BP, so if I bought 30 of them, that's a lot of my BP burning through. You can actually get free Razor Fangs from Wild Bruxish. On Route 13, there's a bubbling fishing spot you can get to. That gives you a 35% chance of finding Bruxish. I'm going to back out here. I'm going to send the battle invite next to Snowy, if I can see here in the list there. But, one sec here. Let's go to battle, link battle. I hit singles, my bad. I'm backing out. I messed up my own situation here. Alright, battle, link battle, doubles. Let's find Snowy. Where are you at? Come on. Don't do this again. Show us the Snowy. And I think you were saying earlier, Popular Girl, you could send me the battle invite, but chances are someone else's might pop up, though, is the problem. I'm just going to keep on checking. What I'll tell you is, like, the fun thing is, when you're trying to find wild Pokemon with a hold item, a really good thing you can do is have your Pokemon in the lead with the ability Compound Eyes, which ups the chance of wild Pokemon having their held items. So it goes from, I think it was like a 5% chance normally that they would have it. You get them up to a 25% chance. And let's see. Or, I mean, a 20% chance. So I had a 20% chance to find these Razor Fangs. What I did, I brought a whole team of Pokemon that could learn Thief and have no held items on them. And we had, you know, it would sometimes take close to an hour to get all of these things. I did a thing where I would have our little Dewott Seaward, usually see him on our Warp Ride Wednesdays doing the false swiping on things. I would find a wild Bruxish, which itself takes a while because you don't always guarantee getting a bubbling spot, you don't always guarantee getting an encounter, you might just get items, and you don't always guarantee the encounter being Bruxish. So after all that was said and done, we would find a Bruxish, I would false swipe it, I would then use the Adrenaline Orb to boost the amount of chances of them calling for help. They wouldn't always call for help, they wouldn't always get a Pokemon to call for help, or when they called for help, and all that being said, finally, I would get five Razor Fangs on the team. Then, I would go back to the Pokemon Center, I would heal up, take all the Razor Fangs in the bag, do it all again. That took quite a while. The work I put in for you folks out there, giving you guys the best Pokemon that I could possibly do. But again, I could have been lazy and just bought a bunch of Razor Fangs from the Battle Tree. I kind of liked doing it. Like, it was pretty frustrating at some points, but I think it was all worth it because now I can save my BP on move tutors and stuff. Granted, I do have like 2,000 BP, so I could have easily afforded it, but it's all said and done. What's past is past. All right. Oh, it's holding Ability Capsule. Thank you, Sailor Pika, which is good because I used one to switch Wiki, my Chandelure's ability, back to Flame Body, so I could breed up Pokemon faster for this week's battles. All right, let's do our randomizer, the old D6, working maybe in my favor, maybe against my favor, who knows. And, well, some people might feel that Snowy got kind of lucky with the random draws, or random rolls, I mean. And Matt is asking, can I put a code for Pokemon TCG? Not here for the Wi-Fi battles, they're not really connected. I like trying to keep things sort of separate for individual streams. Unless, if we have enough people that are interested in a code for TCG, for Celestial Storm, let me know. If I can see 10 people say hashtag TCG code in the chat, if I see 10 of those, I'll put a code in the chat for you. Gladion asking, how does Sneasel evolve? Very, very difficultly. You gotta have it hold a Razor Claw and trade it. So Weavile is a pretty highly sought after Pokemon in the Alola region. But if you can get a Razor Claw, which I think you have almost like Razor Fang, you have a slim, slight, minuscule chance of getting a Razor Claw from wild Jangmo-O, which I believe are in Vast Pony Canyon. So you may be able to get yourself Razor Fang that way, sorry, Razor Claw, and excuse me, trade with a friend, evolve it, and trade on back. Okay, so let's go ahead. Mexican hat and Sylveon. Let's go with this. So I got 4 TCG code hashtags in there. Very cool. CRJ asking, can I tell you my Sandslash set? I can. It's not competitive, so you can judge it as harshly as you like. It is... what does he have? Well, I'll tell you later. I don't want to give these surprises away completely just yet. Because I don't want everyone to know exactly what he has. Not Spore. Oh, you can't even see Marowak. Whisker's just like, this is my close-up. Get out of here, Marowak. Alright, well, we got us a sleepy little Marowak over here. What did we even take? I didn't pay attention. I gave the choice band away. Oh, it didn't have an item. Well, that's interesting. Well then, let us get ready to switch around and do this. Let's go with this. Alright, Marowak, let's retreat. We got Hone Claws going for Whiskers, boosting the attack and accuracy. Not that the accuracy matters in this case. Well, let's just say my Sandslash also has Hone Claws. I can mention that because it's one of those moves that he can't relearn. I taught it to him as a, I think it was a move tutor attack back in the day. It might have been a TM, but since he can't relearn it, I decided to not have him forget it. So he's not completely competitive. Alright, so I realized I made a mistake. I thought, hey, going for Swift Attack, I'm bringing my Ghost type. You can't touch Ghost type with Swift. I forgot about the Pixelate ability. When I saw Swift hit me, took a second. I was like, what? Pixelate. Right. Alright. So let's get ready to be destroyed. Maybe, actually. Let's see. Let's Poison Jab that Mexican hat. Excuse me. Alright, there's the Grass type down at least. We got the Pixelate Swift coming our way. Icona is low, but with the shore up, let's heal up. Tell you what, we got enough people saying hashtag TCG code. I'll give you as a TCG code. That seems to be what people are looking to get. Where did I leave my box? Alrighty, so you want Celestial Storm? I think you probably want Celestial Storm. We got a shiny Garchomp. Hang on. Before I give that code out, I gotta focus. Huh. Well, let's try... I guess of this. Let's try I guess of that. Alright, let's get destroyed. Hello to Luis Hernandez. Welcome to our stream tonight as we're doing some Wi-Fi battles, and I don't think I'm going to survive that. Ooh, Rocky does handle that. Can we take down Sylveon, please? Yes! We're doing okay. Not great, but we're doing kind of okay. A TCG code, Pan4 Gaming is asking, is a special code card you can take to Pokemon TCG Online, the online version of the card game. And it's basically a code that you get out of a booster pack if you buy the actual cards. It has a code on the back, which I'm going to type in the chat. So just copy-paste this, everybody. And you get an online booster pack of 10 fresh new cards of the new set right in your collection. Alright, is this correct? I believe it is. Take that code, everybody. Grab yourselves a booster pack as I get destroyed. Articuno, you say? Well, if we could survive an earthquake, we might have had a chance to do something here. I don't see it happening. But we'll try. It's a shiny Articuno. Did you go out on Community today and get that? Excuse me. Yeah, Rayquaza is legendary, so it can't be used, but Blaziken, Goodra, and Greninja are permitted, though, Joseph. They can be good to go. And down we go. Okay, we got one last Pokemon, if you want to call him that, because he is fast asleep. So that being the case, I will admit defeat again. I'm a benevolent gym leader. I'm a friendly trainer to my Pokemon. Marowak does not need to get knocked out for me to know that I've been beaten. Marowak, you go take your nap, buddy. That means that... Where are you? Snowy is the winner, so I'm going to do a trade invite to Snowy. As soon as I'm done this, folks, do not battle me just yet, because I'm going to put in those other friend codes, and then we'll get back into the Festival Plaza. We're at 24 likes. I said 25 was the goal we're heading for. I didn't want to say that. I'm going to say I actually lied to you. I'm going to extend the stream anyway. We're going to go until 8:45 my time. It's only 8 o'clock right now. So you got me for another 45 minutes. Well, technically 50 minutes based on what time it is right now. Okay, so trade to Snowy. We got 28 remainders of the Gligar. So which one from 1 to 28 would you like, Poplio Girl? And Lego Deadpool saying that it's already been entered. Someone probably already grabbed it from the chat. When someone's already redeemed it, like basically only one person can redeem the code, and that's how that goes. Because they wouldn't give a code out that can be used by every single person in the world, because that's a lot of free cards they'd be giving out. Excuse me. Probably not the most sensible business tactic, you know. Alright, number 6. That's going to be another male, Scorponok with Razor Fang, so a nice Gliscor coming your way. Virizion? I think Virizion is usable. It's not one of the mascot legendaries, not one of the box arts. I'm pretty sure, like things like Zapdos and Entei, the trios in each generation, I think they can be used. Oh, and Shadowclaw dropped a code card in the chat right there for Ultra Prism. Is Virizion considered legend or mythical? Like, I know it's legendary, but is it blocked out of that format? While we send this off, I'm going to take a quick little Google search. Not that I might know the truth or whatever, but is Virizion banned in flat rules? Let me just see here. Excuse me. Which ones are banned? It's not saying Virizion's banned from what I'm reading. Just the Mythicals and the box art legendaries from Gen 5. So I think the, what do they call them? Like the Musketeers trio? I think it's permitted. Because just think, it's kind of like Zapdos or like Registeel, one of the trios like that, like Azel from Esprit. I know it's legendary, but I think it is usable. Alright, so I'm going to have to back out and go to my friends list, add in some friend codes. Just one sec here, get my friends list up and running. Excuse me. Oh man, I can't wait till I can stop coughing on stream. That'd be very nice. So I gotta clear out a few more friend codes. I need space for 4 more. I've got 98. Who can I take down for the time being? I'll remove that one. It showed Pokemon X, which isn't one of the current games, so I'll assume that's good to take out for now. How can I take out Pikachu? I'll do it. But again, if I'm getting rid of anybody that's in the chat, we can always send our friend codes once again and exchange that way. Alright. Talk amongst yourselves briefly while I throw in 4 codes. I think I have some of these already in here anyway. But better safe than sorry. There's one already done. Alright then. Okay, I believe this is a new one though from one of the people that popped in here today. And there we go. That's already registered? What? I just deleted 2 names for nothing? I'm a beast. I'm sorry. I should check like the numbers before. Actually, could you imagine if I actually checked every single number in my list, all 100, to make sure I'm not deleting someone that we need? So I'm friends with RK. Let's add one final. What the? There we go. One last code to put in. And we'll get back into Festival Plaza. You guys can start dropping them battle invites my way. Alright, we're now connected with Starkey. Okay, now I'm coming back into Festival Plaza. I'm getting back on the internet. Alright, can I tell you which ones are banned? Actually, Xeon is saying. I can do that while I'm reconnecting. Okay, one sec. As I'm going to choke to death a little tiny bit. Save my game, thank you. So the ones that are banned based off of what I'm reading here, and this is, I did a Google search. This is on Azuraland.com. And it says Mewtwo, Mew, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Celebi, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, Jirachi, Deoxys, Gen 4 is Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Fione, Manaphy, Darkrai, Shaman, Arceus. We got Wolf up next. I believe that would probably be Isaac, I think. Alright, so we got Wolf, our next opponent. Let's go ahead and switch over here. So Gen 5, it's saying Victini, Reshiram, Zekrom, Kyurem, Keldeo, Meloetta, Genesect. They're not usable. And in Gen 6, we got Xerneas, Yveltal, Zygarde, Diancie. That's all Gen 6, right? And then Gen 7 would be things like Solgaleo, Lunala, Necrozma. I believe the Ultra Beast can be used though, which is kind of wild. But all the biggest names, the biggest heavy-hitting legendary Pokemon can't be used. So like I said, I'm pretty sure Virizion is good to go if Joseph wants to use that one. And it is Isaac Wolf. Okay. Alright, let's see what random chance gives me for my team. That's why I kind of like bringing one extra than the format allows, because that way, like, you guys don't know, and I don't know which Pokemon I'm going to be using for each fight. Which I think adds a little bit more excitement to it, a little bit more flair. Alright, excuse me, alright. High jump kick has 95% accuracy. 95% of the time you're going to hit your opponent, unless you're playing Battle Tower. And as I said in Pearl today, no one can tell me the Battle Tower does not change percentages in favor of the computer. Because again, I didn't record this during the Pearl episode, but off camera, you would not believe the nonsense garbage that I had to put up with. Only to find out in the end, I didn't even need to do all that. I thought I had to beat the... What's his name? The Battle Buddy? Whatever his name is. Had to beat him to continue the plot. Nope, just needed to get all the Pokemon in the Pokedex. 1 second. A little drink of water from my bottle. Starting to get warm. Kind of refreshing. We got Pelican and Ninja. Uh-oh. Look at the shines. Erwin and Rocky. Come on, let's get in there. There's the Drizzle. Lugia actually cannot be used either. It's one of the bigger, the bigger like box art legendaries. So Lugia's a no-go. Excuse me. So that Greninja can be scary. Most definitely. We're probably gonna see a water move coming our way, thanks to that Drizzle. Let's just go for broke, see what we can do. I was gonna say, can we outspeed with Choice Scarf? But it's actually gonna go with the Water Shuriken priority. Only hit twice. Just twice. Just twice. That's all you need. Just 2. Oh, could you imagine we lived on 1? Man. Am I gonna do Pokemon X and Y? I do eventually want to do that, Splatoon Warrior, to showcase my different adventures throughout that part of the generation. What? That crit mattered. I've got max special offense in my Sandslash. I actually don't. But I'm going to say the critical mattered because I wanted to at least get 1 hit off. Anyway, let's continue this attempt of a battle. Alright, so we see the Water Shuriken is going to be a problem, of course. Although this will be interesting. I want to see if something happens the way I'm hoping it's going to. Let's go with this. I want to see something. I want to test something. So I basically just wasted Whiskers because she can't do anything after that. Oh, come on! I want you to do Water Shuriken. I wanted to keep boosting my defense. I would think that it would actually boost my defense after every single Water Shuriken would take me down. Oh, your Life Orb. That's what's going on there. Yeah, let's shore up. HP is full. And we're done. I'm not letting Icona take a hit in the rain from any of these Pokemon. So good game to Isaac. As I say, I can be pretty easy to beat on these, what do you call them? Like not off season. I don't know what to call these. What are the names of the baseball games? Like you know, local games before they go to like the nationals and stuff like that. Backyard games, I guess. You know, these backyard weeks, I am an easy opponent for sure. But you just wait, because every time we get a prize Pokemon selected, I'm adding it to a team for our 7-week mid-season kind of thing. And I'm gonna have a Gliscor to help out on the team. All right. Anyway, let's do a trade invite over to Wolf. We have 27, I think. I re-randomized the number. Hang on. I think we got 27 remainders of our Gligar/Gliscor. Alright, so let us see. Yeah, they changed the chances of status and stuff with the AI. Whenever you need to paralyze the opponent, you never get it, but when the AI uses Thunderbolt, they always get paralysis or poison or, like you're saying, whatever. So we're getting number 3, Scorponok. Trade back whatever you want. Look at that Dragon Zord. Nice Power Rangers reference. Very cool. Alright, Naganadel! Are you sure about this? It's named Egg. Excuse me. Yeah, so flat rules are going to be for everybody today. Like I said, we got to do the same rules for everybody because technically, you know, I could click normal rules, for example. But if I do that, if I make an exception for one person, then everybody has to have an exception. Then there's no rules. Anything would go. So by keeping everybody the same rules, things keep nice and fair and even for everybody. And basically, as you're seeing, I'm not super hard to take down. You had a mono-type water, which is definitely a good team to bring against a ground-type team. But again, I'll take the defeats. I'll take the hits. The idea here this is my first Naganadel in the Pokédex. And it's a shiny. Thank you very much. Look at this. I guess I wasn't even thinking, when would I ever see one of these? There we go. We gotta read this one. Let me get 1 second here. Look at like this got the syringe needles for its legs and stuff. Hot diggity, look at you, you're on fire, partner. You filled in all the... Excuse me. Pokemon. Yeah, unidentified Pokemon. The Poison Pin Pokemon. It stores hundreds of liters of poisonous liquid inside its body. It is one of the organisms known as UBs. He looks like a bee. Looks like an Ultra Bee, doesn't he? Listen to the sound it makes, too. So thank you very much. Alright, we have Gylian Siska. I'm going to make sure I got your friend code. So I'm going to go back. I got to clear with these old codes I've already put in. So you're going to see me in the list in just a moment. Send me a battle invite, folks. First one to pop up is Drew. Alright, Drew is up next. And Drew is... Who is Drew again? I know you were saying your name in the chat. Just going to mark the name Drew. Did I make sure it was double battle? It is double battle. We're good. Okay. I always click so fast. I don't pay attention. Silver Mecha. I will grab that. I guess it does sound like Stitch, doesn't it, Lego? Excuse me. That's the voice that I gave the Rotom decks going through the main playthrough and stuff. And it just kind of stuck. It's actually... I didn't realize it at the time, but it sounds similar to... now, I've mentioned... What's his name? The King Nappy. Whenever he does playthroughs on his channel. If you watch the Soul Link between him and Shady Penguin with... the Ruby and Sapphire games, that's the kind of voice that Nappy gave to Wally. He's like, oh, hey, I gotta go catch a Zigzagoon. Oh, let's go. And he's going out to catch the Ralts. It was hilarious. He's going after... I don't want to say exactly what happened because it's hilarious, but go look up Shady Penguin, King Nappy, Ruby Sapphire, Soul Lock, or Soul Link. Funny moments. It was hilarious. He's just like, he's narrating the whole battle in the voice of Wallach, you know. Go Zigzagoon, you tackle. Oh no, you missed. Ah, and it's just, you might have had to be there, but I find it was pretty funny. Talk like Stitch for the whole video. Oh, I don't think I could do that. You know, I might actually, especially with my voice as sore as it is. Yeah, I'm gonna stop that right now. But maybe when I'm feeling better, I could give that a try. Yeah, something I've actually liked to do a lot is I don't want to like toot my own horn, but I think I'm kind of good at doing some cartoony voices, so I kind of like doing some of that stuff like that. Hello to Miranda Decker. I see you here in the chat. Welcome to our stream. In honor of that Naganadel we just got, Ultra Beast music. So it is Shadow Claw. Okay, Drew. I'm going to mark you here. Of course, I didn't mention it, but I'm sure you guys are all well aware of the fact that we have basically a one-shot each time to take me on during these streams to get the special Pokemon of the day. Alright, so let's see here. Let's talk like Stitch the whole video. So doing the juke says, do flat rules allow two Pokemon with the same dex number? Nope, they gotta be different species, unfortunately. So you have to have different... You can't have, like, say, two Charizard, one evolve into each Mega. That would be kind of cool. Now, so Lego was asking at one point, when will the regular rules come back? And... Wait a minute. What do I do here? We're gonna see Aurora Veil, maybe. We're going to get destroyed. But the excuse is, that's the point of these weeks, for me to get destroyed and give you guys some stuff. Mega! But Lego's asking, when are going to be the unlimited rules? And those come every 7 weeks or so. So we've done 1 week last week, or one session last week of standard battles. This is our second. We've got 4 more to get through. And then we're going to have the 7th week showdown, where I use one of each of the prize Pokemon that I've given out these past 6 weeks. You guys can use Legends, Mythicals, multiple Pokemon of the same species if you want. How did we live that? How did we get frozen? I did not realize I was still in Battle Tower. Of course, I'm just kidding. Random luck. Imagine Mega Charizard Z. What are flat rules, Miranda is asking. Flat rules are... You have to have... okay, so the basic idea of flat rules is... I'll explain that as I get destroyed. One sec. I like how I know I'm going to get destroyed. That was a pretty cool Rindo Berry, though, wasn't it? Excuse me. Alright, so... If Pokemon are above level 50, they'll be set down to level 50 in the flat rules. If they're below level 50, they do not get elevated. Just keep that in mind for whenever we have these battles. Just make sure your team's at level 50 or at least pretty close to it, because they won't go up to it, but they will be brought down. And you can't use the same Pokemon more than once on a team. They all have to have different held items as well. You can't double up, say, leftovers or choice scarfs or something. And you also can't bring any mythical Pokemon, or most legendaries that are like the big box art legendaries. They cannot be used under the flat rules. What am I doing here? Go in. Yeah. What? Wasn't letting me select my second Pokemon. That was weird. Splatoon Warrior saying you got both Pokemon X and Y. If I need help with X and Y, you can do that. Sounds good, but I think I'll probably be okay. I will keep it in mind, but we still have to get through Pokemon White before we get to Gen 6. But thank you for the offer, most definitely. Alright, what do we do? Let's just see what we can do all together here. Let's just go with that. Let's just go with... Wait a minute. Let's try this. I don't think we're going to actually pull anything off here. Come on, don't Ice Beam Rocky. Let him do something. No! Well, Marowak survived it. I didn't realize Marowak had better defense, or special defense. Alright, with that, I must forfeit. Because... No, you know what I'll do? I'll do one more attack. You might know that I went into this battle with Whiskers holding the choice band. The idea is to switcheroo it off and give it to someone else. She can't use anything but Fake Out now, and she's locked in. So, it's a match. Have I just let her fall for no reason? Well, it's a nice little light size shock. I appreciate you going a little bit easier for that last hit. But I will let that happen. So after this, I still have to get Goku Black back up because of that disconnect earlier. So I'm going to do a trade invite to Drew to Shadow Claw. Good game. Sadly, I just could not handle the type with disadvantage. But, as is my excuse for losing constantly, that is the whole point of these sessions. To give you guys some cool Pokemon, while showing off some cool Pokemon as well. Like, how often do you see Mega Sceptile? I've actually seen it a lot, because back in my Mega Ruby playthrough, I did choose Trico for my starter. But against, or from other players, you don't see that many of them. Alright, Link Trade for Drew. And that is going to be 26 remainders, I believe. Just in case you want, I'll randomize the number. Or if you want to choose a number from 1 to 26, you can make that choice. We'll see what you get. I like letting you guys choose the number, because that way, even though I randomize everything in the box, like when I'm picking through the Pokemon, I always list them through whichever one has the best stats. I'll put them in the box first, then the next best, and so on. But then I re-randomize them inside the box. Then when I let you guys choose a number, that's you choosing randomly from an already randomized selection. So it's as random, if I can say that any more times, as I can possibly make it for the giveaways. And Dark Ninja asking, can I add the friend code? I think I have it. I'm going to do this one next battle versus Goku Black, but then I'll go add in the other couple friend codes I picked up. Saying for number 25, that's this one here. Another Gliscor going out, and I wonder if I'm going to see some of these things in return for like later streams. Excuse me. Gladion says, one of your Pokemon will do great against my team. I'm sure a good number of Pokemon will do good against my team. Not to worry there. Looks like you're giving a Buzzwole in return. Thank you. Much appreciated. Another Ultra Beast to add to the old collection. And doing the juke, say you want to use a Kanto and a Alola Ninetales, but Flat Rules doesn't allow that. Is there anything you can do? No, because technically, even though they're different forms, the game still sees them both as the same Dex number, the same Pokemon species, just an alternating form of them. So there's nothing you can do there. But if you do want to use both of them at one point, you can in 5 weeks' time, we'll be doing one of our mid-season showdowns, where anything goes for your guys' team. Multiple Pokemon of the same species or different forms. You can get legendaries or mythicals, they can come as well. Multiple held items. Anything can go for the 7th week stuff, and I'll give you like a heads up as that's coming up. Alright, we're going to do a battle over to Roku next. Let me find you in my list of battlers. Actually, you found me. That was quick. Alright, Roku is back up. Once this battle's complete, I will then add in the other friend codes. We're at 27 likes, so that's added the extra 15 minutes afterwards. We still have a half hour tonight, folks. If we can break 30 likes, just 3 more to go. You got me here till 9 p.m. my time. It's only 8:16. The voice is holding up pretty good so far, too. In fact, let me just grab another quick little drink. Hopefully I'm not gulping too loud in the microphone as well. Technically, I got a mute button on this thing. I could just mute, but I think I'm okay. If I'm too disgusting, let me know. Alright, so Sailor Pika says, you know, or I know you're bringing a Gligar in the next battle. Actually, I have a feeling you're not going to bring the Gligar. Something tells me you're not bringing no Gligar to the battle. I think it's going to be a Gliscor. Spoilers, folks. Just a hunch. Alright, let's see who jumps into battle first. There we go. This thing was just spinning like crazy. It's like, choose it. Stop spinning! Thank you. Choose a number and land on it. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Or don't. You're just a D6. If you guys are unfamiliar with why I call it D6, you must not know much of the Dungeons and Dragons role-playing game. They call them a D6 because it's got 6 sides. It's D for dice, and it's because it's got 6 sides. Because in Dungeons and Dragons, you use all these different, like, you have an attack, like, say a sword might do from 1 to 8 damage. You have an 8-sided die called a D8. You roll that to see what number you do. So there's, like, D4 is the smallest, and there's D6, you got D8, you have D10s, also called percentile. You got D12, you got D20. I've even seen, I don't know if it's actually practical use or whatever, but you got like a D100. That seems excessive. It's basically a ball. Alright, enough of that. Let's get ready to roll as Patrick. Uh-oh. That's one of my Patricks, isn't it? That thing's max speed. I'm scared. Or am I? Well, I am, but am I? Alrighty. Let's do this. And Roberto is also on the field. So, oh wait, I was gonna say, so how is Whiskers faster? No, wait, how is Whiskers faster? I thought you had Choice Scarf. That was lucky. We dodged that. Don't confuse me. Unknown Spec says, read the comment. Over 9,000. I'm assuming that's for Buzzswole. There's a D32? I've never seen that. Have I seen the theory about Volibee wearing Cubone's mom's skull? I have not seen that, but I am aware of the theory of Volibee wearing skulls. I don't know how I didn't realize it the first time that I looked at Volibee, but if you guys don't know, or girls, if you folks don't know, take a look at Volibee, take the image, turn it upside down. That's a humanoid skull that it's wearing as a diaper. That is wild. Oh, Icona hanging on there. But the contrary does boost that special attack. That ain't so good. Man, now we're toxic too. Whiskers, I think you're still okay. If you can manage to pull through and get past this confusion, I think we have a chance. Speaking of confusion, that's another thing I have against Garbage Tower, as I'm calling it back in Pokemon Pearl. See, the thing is, when I told you this in the Pokemon Pearl video, I don't know if you guys watched it or not, but here's what happened. Off camera, I was fighting a Rotom, just a standard Rotom. It was only Pokemon Pearl, so that's the only form. It used are you kidding me? Come on. It used Discharge. It hit my Venusaur, so I switched him in. And he got paralyzed. Alright. 35% chance, I believe. It's all well and good. The next 3 turns, he was fully paralyzed. That in itself is pretty hard to accept. Then, when Rotom used a couple ominous winds. I think technically it used 3 altogether. It got the stat boosts twice. That's, I believe, a 5% chance of getting all your stats boosted. It happened twice. That is wacky wild stuff. Okay, this is going to be interesting. This will be very interesting. Now, I believe Irwin is fastest. So he's going to knock out Whiskers with this Earthquake. So Patrick does fall as well. And watch this. It's going to say his attack rises sharply. Because he's got 2 knockouts. I believe that's how it works. Because he did get a knockout on my own Pokemon. Yep, attack rose sharply. He's at +2 attack. I didn't want to see a Confuse Ray. Popular Girl saying that it could just be an egg. Have you taken the picture and turned it upside down? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Check this out. One sec. Okay, Google. Volibye. First of all, I love how Google knows these Pokemon by name. Alright. So, this is what you're looking at for a Volibye, right? It's just an innocent little Pokemon, a little baby hatchling and stuff. If I can turn this upside down without it rotating around, you can see the nose hole. You can see the eye sockets. You can see the teeth. That's a human head. Or maybe not human, but it's something. Alright, so I see a problem. It's called Gyarados. And how do we deal with a problem called Gyarados? We might not. But we try. Oh, it's a Mega Gyarados. This might actually be good. Hello to Abby Carberry. Welcome to our stream tonight. As we're trying our best, or I'm trying my best, to hold on to all these special Gligar we have as prizes, but I actually do want to give them out. Come on. Yes. And by not being flying type anymore, Gyarados is going to take a hit. Wow. That weren't bad. And Rocky is faster than Gyarados. It might be a Team Skull hat, actually, Lego Deadpool says. I would see that. However, Volibye came out in Gen 5. Predating Team Skull by 2 generations. Freaky, isn't it? Alright, get out of here, Gyarados. I think. We are intimidated. But down it goes. Yeah. And Toxic onto our Crocodile. Alright, so this is actually an interesting match. I'm still looking at you, Volibye. Here, turn my phone off. I don't want to see that. Spooky. We have Pika Killer. Oh, this will be interesting. We can't break the substitute yet. Or the substitute, the disguise. And Rocky's going to fall to this Earthquake. It doesn't really matter what I do here. If I had some sort of quick attack priority, I could do that. However, oh, he might actually hit himself in confusion here. No, he doesn't. Alright, so Roberto and Rocky. It almost sounds like an old TV show. Rocky and Bullwinkle. Rocky and Roberto fall. Pika Killer's disguise is broken. That's going to put Irwin at +4 attack. Pika Killer better hope he can get some priority and take down Irwin. Because this is crazy. +4 attack. Oh, wait, this could be it. This could be the... No, it's a regular one. Twinkle Tackle. This might be the need for me to block out in the stream. But this one's not copyrighted. This is not the Mimikunium Z special. It is, however, super effective. This could be the attack that decides the entire thing. Because if it's not, I think Irwin has this. Nope, super effective. Down he goes. That came down to the wire, Goku Black. Very cool fight. Thank you for that. That gave us something to bite our nails over. Except we didn't actually do it. Maybe you guys did. I didn't. I kind of saw it happen as it happened. But if I hung out with like 1 HP, I could have saved myself a Gligar. Which would be against the point of our stream tonight. I want to give you guys Gliscor. Even though they're not currently in... Not currently. They're not in the Alolan Pokedex. But they're still cool. Lego Deadpool doesn't know why a cute Pokemon like Marshadow is a ghost type. It might have to do with the special features of where it's like a shadow Pokemon, like it goes into the shadows of other creatures. So maybe, you know, being ghost-like in that sense is where they got the idea from. Alright, send a trade invite over to Roku. We got 25 remaining for our Gligar for the evening. Hello to Lex5. Welcome to our stream tonight with some Wi-Fi battling. We hit 30 likes. You guys got me until 9 p.m. That's 35 minutes left to go. Let's see which one that you want to call for. As I choke up a bit once more. A little bit better. Alright, so Gladion asking, it's a bit random, but do you think I should get a Twitch account? That would depend on if, would you be, like... You can watch Twitch without an account, right? Actually, I think I've done that. So, would you be wanting to do some streaming of your own? Because I'd say if you want to give it a try... No harm in testing it out, see what you think of it. Just, see how it goes for you. Popular Girl saying, if anyone wants to communicate off-stream, you made a Discord server for now. Okay, if you guys want to chat back and forth right on there, go ahead. And as I said, I'm going to look after this. Well, I realize something I need to do as soon as this is done. Prepare my next team for next week. Because this one, admittedly, I was a little bit far behind. And I kind of threw them together at the last minute. That's why... They're not super competitive. Not that I'm ever super competitive with my main series of Pokemon anyways. But, excuse me, I could have maybe a little bit more thought put into them. But for tonight, it's just all well and good. We're having fun. I'm giving some Pokemon out for you. That does remind me, though. After the battles tonight, I'm going to put another poll on my Twitter. As long as I'm still alive afterwards. And, alright, so just bear in mind, I'm going to back out of here. I got to add some more codes. And then I'll take some battle invites. So we're going to switch over to the other screen just for a second. I got 2 more codes to put in. But yeah, I'm going to put a poll on my Twitter. I'm going to put a few suggestions for flying types. Because if you didn't know, the next gym we're going to is in the Johto region. It's going to be Falconer's Gym of Violet City. The flying type gym. And I got to decide which flying type will be the prize. So I can have a few days worth to prepare to breed them up. I thought I was going to be late. Well, technically, our Wi-Fi battles this week are actually a day later anyway. They should normally be on Fridays, but we pushed them back because we had the TCG Online release of Celestial Storm, so that kind of took precedence on Friday. So Fridays are usually... I'm friends with Leon! Fridays are usually the Wi-Fi battles, at which point I have a prize bred up to give out. And if I have more time to plan, I can get those prizes ready to roll. Alright, so I'm putting the last code I have in right now. I'm now friends with DJ. Alright. I don't think I missed any more codes just yet. If I have, I apologize, but I got more time to add more in. We still got a half hour here tonight. Are you guys having fun tonight? I hope you're having fun. I'm having fun. I'm loving giving out prizes. It's so cool. Especially after I put all the work into getting them bred up. And people have asked before, are these hacked Pokemon? Do you just, like, you know, I guess, like, power save is a thing. Do you just power save them? No. I put in all the work to breed these guys up because I'm all about the legitimate old school stuff, you know. I guess I'm a legitimate old school guy. And I kind of like breeding and stuff. It does get monotonous, but I'm a pretty patient fellow. And I don't mind the repetition of stuff like that. Excuse me. Alright. Abby's asking, is it Ubers or no? Well, Ubers in the sense of legendaries and mythicals can't be used. Certain legendaries can't, some can. But mythicals can't be used. We're just using the in-game VGC rules. My next opponent is CRJ. I believe that is CRJ in the chat. In fact, I'll put CRJ-CRJ. Okay. So, so there's no, like, no mythical Pokemon, certain legends, like the big box art legendaries can't be used. But as far as, like, I guess Ubers, like Aegislash, it's usable. If VGC permits it, I permit it. We're just using the in-game rules here. Blue Mask is asking, how does this work? It looks like fun. Well, hopefully it is fun. I think a lot of people are enjoying it tonight. First of all, if you want to drop your friend code for your 3DS in the chat, I will add it into my list, and you can get my friend code right beside me here. Over there. And once you see me in the Festival Plaza on the screen for battle invites, send me a battle invite. And basically the way it works, since there's a lot of people that want to battle, I got to let the computer kind of choose for me whoever's name pops up, and I take the first name that pops up. Until we get done with the stream, which as of right now, We got a half hour left. But now I'm thinking, with as many people that show up that want to battle, I'm thinking for future streams, I should probably start streaming for longer. What do you guys think? Maybe start at like an hour and a half, and then add an extra hour. And as time goes on, we'll do like, 2 hours and add up to another hour. Because like, I don't mind streaming for longer as long as I'm feeling up for it. Tonight, I'm not. I'm kind of like, you've seen me coughing during the stream. But in the future, I think I probably will start aiming for longer streams, because we got a lot of people that want to fight, a lot of people that want these Pokemon, and if you don't get these special Gligar as prizes on next Thursday, our usual routine on Thursdays is to have Wonder Trade Night, where the remainder of these special Gligar/Gliscor will be Wonder Traded out. Alright, let's see. We have Hugh Takumi Hill. Welcome to our stream tonight. Hopefully you are here to see some cool battles. And Silver Mecha, did you miss your turn? Well, it's not quite, because we're still streaming, and again, it just comes down to whichever name pops up on my screen as a battle invite. So, as far as the time, you still got time to get a battle invite. We've got the Plumeria music. And as Popular Girl is, thank you Popular Girl, helping me out with the rules there. If you defeat me, which generally is pretty easy to do, then you get the special Gligar holding the Razor Fang, which becomes Gliscor. If you don't, you still get a pretty decent prize in a Rattled Magikarp, which with one level up, which you can get off the rare candy I give it, becomes a Moxie Gyarados. So some people are asking about legendaries. Landorus is a legendary, but as you can see, it is permitted in flat rules. It's also intimidating me, which is not nice. Alright, so what do we do? Well, we're gonna try to do something. Of course, that's the obvious thing to do. Let's give this a shot. Ninetales running away. Golurk coming in. Good call, because I did something. First of all, let's pick out that Landorus. I went for the Continental Crush. So the Ice type got out of there. The Ground type's going to take this. I am intimidated. This is going to do, let's say 20%. Just a random guess. That's still pretty good water. It's a little bit on the warmer side now, but I got another bottle chilling in the old freezer. And do we see the 20%? Oh, 40? 35. Oh, critical. Okay. So that ignored the attack drop anyways. And we're all getting buffeted by the hail. Alright, so now I guess I'll just do this. And now let's go and switch out, because we're locked in. And that is not finished with Marowak. I don't know. I shouldn't sing. Uh-oh. What did you just do? That's entrainment, right? Oh! Thanks for giving it no guard. Now I won't miss my Stone Edge. High horsepower. That's not skill swap. That was, what was that? Roleplay, I believe. Excuse me. Alright, so it's got no guard. Well, don't think that's gonna help us all that much. Let's just try this. This is an interesting one. Oh, it's all ground type that you're using too, except for the oh, Jeebers no. Folks, see what happened there? No guard Fisher. I used to think Machamp would be terrifying from the Virtual Console games, because of course you can teach it Fisher back in those games, and as we all know, Machamp has an ability known as No Guard. They fixed that by making it so that all Pokemon from the earlier generations have their hidden ability when they send up. You can't switch it to No Guard, so we're not going to ever see a Pokemon with No Guard Fisher, except till now. Not bad, though, I will say that. Alright, then. let us at least try this. Go lurk, where you going? Oh, the Ninetales comes back. Fortunately, we doubled up on the Landorus. Really? See, it would have worked. I went for Fake Out and Shadow Ball. So we could have taken the Landorus out if you didn't protect it. I am forfeiting at this point in spirit. I'll go one more turn, but then I will concede defeat. I just want to see what could I possibly pull off. Well, we're going to see Fisher. But who's it going to be on? I know who it's going to be on. And I'm not happy with it. By now, CRJ should be locked in. They're going Fisher on Icona because Whiskers is no longer a threat. She is Choice Banded into Fake Out. And Ninetales probably takes her down. Wait a minute, we're seeing something different. Psyche Z. Let's see who the Shattered Psyche is going after. Okay, Blue Mask, I don't have your code yet. I'll grab that. Oh, wait a minute, it wasn't even an attack. You're just passing the no-guard all over the place. Hit your own... No. Oh, you did go after Whiskers. But she wasn't a threat. What the... That's a pretty brutal combination. This is why I hate double battles. Actually, I like double battles. They're pretty fun. Come on, just give me one knockout. Alright. I don't need my own ground type getting taken out by a ground type attack. Very cool, though. We see a no-guard Fisher Pokemon. And as you see, it does work. That is wild. Now, if I had a flying type, that would have been a little bit better. But there are no flying and ground types. So that being said, I'm going to trade you a Gligar. Wait a minute. That is a flying ground type. Ha, fooled you. So anyways, let's do a trade. Good game to CRJ. I don't need to save that. There we go. We've got 24, I think, remaining. Which of these Gliscor would you like to get? Just give me one sec here. And I'm going to do one more battle, then I'll add in a couple more friend codes that I have picked up along the way. Link trade, quick, there we go. And CRJ. Switch over to our other screen, boom, there we go. And Goku Black saying, what are we saying up there? He is pretty tough, I will say that, most definitely. That's a cool combo though, I like that. Switching, or getting the no guard, and going for the one-hit KO. Does it work with, Sheer Cold? Because I think I've heard someone say it doesn't. But if it works with Fisher, it probably does work with Sheer Cold. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 have been claimed, so that's 24. So 23 would be this one right here. Excuse me. Again, so they're all guaranteed to have max attack and max speed IVs. The others are not guaranteed to be maximum, but there's as good as I could get out of like a couple boxes. Actually, what I do, I breed up like at least 3 boxes of these special prize Pokemon and choose the best ones to fill one whole box, and those are the ones that you guys get during the giveaway. So I try to weed out the lowest IVs that have been bred up if possible, but some still have kind of not perfect defense or something. All you gotta do is simply hyper train them with a bottle cap though, get that defense boosted up if you like, and you got a very competitive little Gliscor there. It does work with every one-hit KO move, okay. And how is everybody says Exposer? I'm doing okay. Oh, it probably had Sheer Cold, right, Poplio Girl? Not bad. Alright, so that is that. I got one more battle invite coming my way. We'll see which name pops up. I'm going to throw in 3 more codes, I believe. RK. Okay, let's do this. So who is RK in the chat? Just gonna make sure we put your YouTuber name beside so we know who is battled. So yeah, Everstone, so Lego Deadpool. If you wanted, like, so basically, if a Pokemon is leveling up and it's trying to evolve, just push the B button while it's preparing to evolve. That cancels it. Or, as CRJ says, if they hold an Everstone item, that prevents evolution. You can actually do that for even a trade Pokemon too. Which I guess, I don't know what game it was in, but my nephew was reminding me that there was a character in one of the games who said he would trade you a Haunter for something. So you think, yay! I'm getting a Gengar. I'm stupid, Ghastly. I'm getting a Gengar. But apparently when you get the Haunter, it's holding an Everstone. So that guy trolls people. I've never experienced that myself. I usually don't do the in-game trades, but I can see how that could be kind of annoying. And Silver Mecha asking, can you still battle? Well, everyone's still got a chance to get the battles in. We got 20 more minutes remaining for our stream tonight. That's probably 3 more battles, I think. And at that, we got to cap it, because even if I, was able to go longer, I'm kind of not feeling really that good. But I think 2 hours is probably good. Even if you don't get a chance to get any of our prize Pokemon tonight, stay tuned to the channel, because on Thursday next week, we're doing another Wonder Trade evening, where the remainder of these Gligar, plus I'll fill up the box once again, make sure we have 30 whole Gligar with the Razor Fangs. I gotta go hunting for more Razor Fangs. That's not so bad. We'll have a Wonder Trade night, where everyone gets a chance to hopefully pick one of them up as we Wonder Trade 30 of these guys out to the world. Alright, we got the next one. We got one more to choose. There we go. Excuse me for coughing all over the microphone. Lex5, if you want to put your friend code, go right ahead. I'll grab that. After this battle with RK, and I believe that is... Who is that? Adam656, I'm thinking? You say finally. Let's go ahead. Where are you at? Hang on. Okay, Alex656. Or Adam656, I'm sorry. Shiny! Look at that shiny, what's it called? Not looking at the... Clawitzer. I was like, it's not Clauncher. That shiny Clawitzer. Okay, RNG decided I've got some pretty slow Pokemon. This ain't good. So let's get destroyed. Maybe we might be able to do something. Hang on. We might be able to handle this. We could tough this out. Oh, there goes Rocky. But I kinda could somehow manage to pull something off. Look at this. They're gonna go Skull. Okay. So if, we got the Water Compaction, we're gonna get our defense boosted. Oh, never mind. Down we go. Well, I mean, we had a chance, and then that happened. Alright. Well, on to the next 2 Pokemon, if you please. Alright. Fox Plays 101. Birthday's in 2 days. Happy early birthday. In 2 days, that will be Monday. That'll be one of our Pokemon Go live streams. If you happen to play Pokemon Go and you're in the area, if you're on the internet, at that point, if you pop into our live stream for Pokemon Go, I could send you a gift for a birthday gift. That'd be kind of cool. I'll keep your mind in name. I'll keep your name in mind, and if you do play the game, I could send a little birthday gifty thing to you. All right, let's get destroyed. Let's get this over with. I like the way it has like the blue stripe across its face for that Clawitzer. Goodbye, Focus Sash. Let's dodge that Hydro Pump. Really? You can't even give me that, can you, Battle Tower? Thank you. Alright, let's Thunder Punch this Clawitzer. Now watch this. He survived a water move earlier, remember? Or an ice move. Good game, Burn. But, on a serious note, good game to Adam656 RK. That was a quick one, which actually is pretty good because that means we could squeeze maybe one extra battle in there. You gotta love the burns. Alright. Do I want to save this battle video? Nope. Alright, no battle video saved, yada blah blah blah. Alright, I'm going to send a battle, nope. Send a trade invite to RK. Then I'm going to back out to my friends list, and I got to add a few more codes in there. So, link trade. No, I'm not ready for the battle yet. You got to wait for the battle. I got to trade. I clicked the trade thing and it popped up a battle invite. Link trade, there we go. Alrighty. Let's ask RK to play. Fastest battle yet, says Exposer. Yeah. I was like, that worked out perfectly. No, I wasn't really upset. It's Pokemon, it's RNG, you can't control it. It's all well and good. But just the sheer fact that that's how things happened. I live on 5. I get burned. Oh, I got burned alright. Alright, I believe we got 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 23 remaining. I believe that was Adam656. So which of the 23 would you like? Lego Deadpool, you gotta get going. Well, thanks for tuning in and thanks for battling today. Hopefully the Gyarados does you well in your future endeavors. Alright. So Fox plays 101. You play Pokemon Go, but you live in Alaska. Ah, fellow Canadian. As people in the continental U.S. might think Alaska is. But no. Fellow North American, upper half, having area snow person. Eh? Alright, let's see. I've got randomly selected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Number 15. Alright, sounds good. So we got 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Scorpion Knock with the Razor Fang. So getting a Gliscor. CRJ says, even though you don't like the anime, you decided to watch an episode because... Oh, I skipped ahead, read the rest of your message. It's the Buzzswole versus Snorlax episode. Another one of our viewers, we haven't seen her in a little while, but Yuya K, she was talking about... I think she was talking about either Snorlax or Buzzswole, and I sent her in the direction of that particular scene in the anime. I think I scarred her. Mentally, emotionally. Fortunately, though, as they say... Oh, wait, we got a shiny Electivire. Is that to make up for that burn? Hopefully that wasn't to make up for the burn, but hopefully it's just what you wanted to send over, and I will take that. Thank you, RK. You gonna head out there, Fox Plays? Well, thank you for popping in, and sorry you didn't get to battle just yet, but another new addition to the thingy. Another page filled up. Nice. But yes, if you want to have a chance to get one of these Gligar in the future, come on back Thursday. We have our Wonder Trade Day on Thursday, where everyone has a chance to hopefully pick some of these up. And just think, everyone that gets one of these Wonder Traded Gligar on Thursday will be getting Gliscor, which is what I think is really cool. Like, again, I've said this before, but I'm really hoping... First of all, remember, we're going to wait and put in 3 more friend codes. I'm going to choke up a little bit. Shiny Einar. Alright, we're going to put 3 more friend codes in, and I shall get back to the battles in just a moment. We're going to switch out now. And make sure we get those codes. But yeah, so one point, we got a Spearow on one of our Wonder Trade nights, and it was named Wonder Trash. First of all, that's kind of harsh. But I mean, I can understand if you're doing a Wonder Lock, getting a Spearow is not the best thing. So, we traded out, excuse me, one of the, what was it? Last week was the Chimchar. We traded out a Chimchar, and I really hope that I do some of these Wonder Trades with people who... I think we can take... That's just regular Pokemon. No, that's Pokemon Moon. We'll hang on to that. I'm really hoping that some people get some of these Pokemon in their... Oh, I think we play against you. Your name is familiar. But yeah, if I can send out one of these special Pokemon and they get a cool... I'll take Jonathan out for now. I'm getting all sidetracked. If they get a really cool Chimchar, Monferno, Infernape to help with their adventures, I think that would be really cool. Okay, I think we can take Mikey. We don't see any game there. Again, I don't know if I'm removing people that are in the chat or not, but if I am, don't feel too bad. I think we fought King before. If I'm removing you, I can simply just add you back in. It's just a temporary disconnection until we can get more space built up again. Alright, let's add a few more codes. But I would love the thought that if someone's doing Wonder Trading, like a Wonder Lock, at the same time as we send out some of these Gligar, that I could not choke, and I can send them a very decent Gliscor to help them in their team. See, I wanted to see... No, if I was to do the first idea, I would need a lot of BP, but I was going to send out the Gligar with Toxic Orb, because, of course, when it evolves to Gliscor... Did I say Gliscor? When I send the Gligar out... I got that code in. I probably have everybody. I would have given the Poison, or the Toxic Orb, because that is, of course, useful for a Gliscor. But then I realized, well, wait... It can't become a Gliscor unless it's traded holding that item. So instead of giving you guys that extra step to have to find someone, trade it, get the item, and so on and so forth, I decided I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to get those Razor Fangs for you and get you a Gliscor directly. Then it is going to be sadly up to you folks to put the effort into getting the Razor Fang. But you can get one of them from Battle Tower. You can always try to steal a wild one from, or like a random one from a wild Bruxish. Which, if you do go for item harvesting, lead with your Compound Eyes Pokemon. I use Critter, my Butterfree. He's always at the start of the party. And as long as he's in battle when a Bruxish comes in, it increases the chance from 5% to 20%, I believe, of it having a Razor Fang. Alright, so who gets this next battle invite? I'm going to go 2 more battles. No, I'm going to go 3 more battles, I said. We got Wyatt up next. Who's Wyatt in the chat? And again, I clicked immediately. I didn't see if it's a double battle invite. It is, though. We are good. Fortunately, I did not mess up once again. Okay, so Lex5, I don't have yours yet. What I'm going to do... Oh, Monet is Haxo Wolfie. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I knew that name was familiar, so I was going to hold off on taking that one out. So I'm going to add your code here, Lex5. So after this battle and after this trade, I'm going to go back out and put your code in and make sure we are good to go for the last couple fights. So I'm going to clock it at 2 more battles after Wyatt. And eventually, I don't want to say this is a definite thing, but as time goes on, maybe I'll come back to the idea of doing 2 streams per week. Won't be this week, though. I do want to have a day off tomorrow to just rest and recuperate. Obviously. But we'll see about the future. Maybe having some more Wi-Fi battling streams and stuff. Alright. Lego Deadpool, you're back! You left and you came back. No, I was noticing. I checked it out. Your sister stole your tablet. You gotta get one of those DNA activated tablets so nobody can do such a thing. Those don't exist, but could you imagine? Alright, look at this. We got starters on deck. I have no starters on my deck. I've got Giovanni's team. Well, not really, but his themed team-ish kind of thing. Which reminds me, with 2 more battles after this, I gotta remember, the next battle song, Team Rainbow Rocket. The last one, Giovanni. But I like this one too. You know what else I like? Is water. Help soothe the throat a little bit. I was a few moments late getting the stream ready here because, admittedly, as weird as it is, or as weird as it sounds, I was scrambling to find my cough drops because I knew I was going to need one at one point. Haven't needed it just yet, but I started off with one, of course. Alright. What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do? I don't know. Well, I think here's what we're going to do. No. I'm going to try this. We go first. Alright, got the Choice Scarf helping us out. Oh, it did have something. Okay, Life Orb. Ice Beam. Erwin. But I had a feeling you're going to become an Ice type. Somehow Team Instinct, told me that we're going to see an Ice move. I think we can handle that. We are Marowak. At least we didn't get burned this time. Alright, let's go into Rocky and... Oh, you know what I gotta do one day? I gotta bring Rocky, the Sandslash. I also gotta bring Bullwinkle, the Tauros. I've gotta use Rocky and Bullwinkle at one point. Don't you think? Now, if I do, someone has to bring 2 Pokemon named Boris and Natasha. Does anybody even know who I'm talking about? Alright. Well, I know we're done, so there's like almost no point to do anything here. But let's just go ahead and do this. Yeah, there's the old Ice Beam. So down goes Rocky. And now here's something I hope you'll really like. Switcheroo! Now you're locked into Ice Beam. No, you're not actually. You now get to choose what you're going to use. Take that Choice Band. I got nothing in return. Boris. Who's Boris in Bendy or? Yeah, Bendy. I gotta. My brain just did a triple take. I was like, Bendy from the classroom. You know, the wow, everyone's favorite subject, math. And I clued in like, that's Baldy. It's not Bendy. Bendy and the Ink Machine's a thing, though. Anyway, good game to Wyatt. Oh, Splatoon Warrior was Wyatt. Okay, Splatoon Warrior. I'm going to send you a trade invite for destroying me, because I'm so happy. But that was kind of expected. See, I thought I was going to go with Thunder Punch on that Greninja. I do have Thunder Punch on Marowak, but I thought, no, you know what? It's not going to stay Water type. Shiny Pokemon like that is going to be Greninja, or sorry, Protein Greninja, pretty much most definitely. So I thought, let's go ahead and go for something that is going to be good against a potential Ice type. Alright, so Wyatt, we have 22? 22 remainders, I believe. Well, let's see what you're going to get. Let's see what you request, I should say. I have randomly chosen a number, but if you want to throw a number from 1 to 22 yourself, you get choice of whatever Gligar happens to be. Your PC's almost out of charge. Lego Deadpool, your charger broke. Can't chat? Well, if you can't, we will see you again next time you get charged up, hopefully. Or, if that was your sister once again, welcome back, Lego Deadpool. And Popular Girl. Oh, I did see earlier. I saw your comment, Popular Girl. I am proud that you're still here. Thank you for sticking around, even though you've done your battle. You basically got the prize. You could just be off and taking off on your way, but you just like it here so much. You're sticking around. We appreciate it. And I think this is the first female that we're sending out. Scorpina. Let's go ahead. We're getting a nice... Oh, it's named Chaz. Awesome. We got us a Chaz Fennekin. Very cool. Alright, but you're going to get a nice female Poison Heal Gliscor. You know what I was doing halfway through getting all the Razor Fangs? I had a scary thought, and I was like, it is Razor Fang that evolves these, right? Because I know there's Razor Fang and Razor Claw, and I had the scary thought where I was like, wait, have I been harvesting up all these items for no reason? I had to be careful. I went and double-checked. Razor Fang was the item. I'm like, okay, good. Alright, so right now, I'm going to back out, add in the last friend code that Blue... Who was it? Blue Mask has dropped for us. And I'm going to do 2 more battles tonight. Let's go out to my friends list. Where is it? There we go. Alright, so the last friend code we're going to add in for the night, folks. Let us toss this one in. Good, we still have space. Awesome. So I gotta think, what flying types would be good for a Faulkner giveaway? We're now friends with Lex5. Let's get back into the game. Lex5 says, please sub to my channel. Or maybe not even just please. I think it said sub to my channel. Either way. It's all well and good. So if you guys want to go check out Lex5's channel while we're getting this next battle ready to roll, you go right on ahead and do that. Let us know, Lex5. What do you do on YouTube? What's on your channel for highlights and good times? Oops, I gotta switch my layout. Yeah, Isaac Wolf, you got that. Scorpina is the name I chose from the Power Rangers, of course. I was gonna go with her Japanese name is Lamy or Lamy, but I was like, you know what? I figured, you know, Scorpina is kind of an obvious name. Hey, Matthew is up next for a double battle. So who is Matthew in the chat? Or accepting this one up here. So I realized, no, you know what? Lammy is too obscure, not obvious enough. I generally like to be somewhat, you know, somewhat obscure and referential with my stuff. But it's like, if it's too obscure, no one's gonna get it. So Scorpina it was. Excuse me. And you know where the nickname Scorponok comes from? I'm sure many of you probably do. Alright, so we have 2 final battles here. Since you guys... I started off late by rambling about the rules and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll go 2 last matches. Alright, let us itch the nose a bit. Choose the old Giovanni team. I gotta remember, Team Rainbow Rocket music. Team Rainbow Rocket music. I like it. And it is Pumpkin for Matthew. Okay. Where's the Team Rainbow Rocket? There we go. Alright, so this is pumpkin. So Team Rocket admin Matthew finally gets to battle after wanting to for so many times. Alright, Splatoon Warrior, thank you for popping out. Congratulations on the win and the crushing defeat of the Professor. But we will see you next stream, most definitely. You want to pop in, you're always welcome to do so. And Gladion has to go as well. Well, sorry, Gladion, you didn't get to battle. But if you want to come back Thursday, we'll be doing some Wonder Trading for some more of our Gligar. You might get some Gliscor that way. And yeah, Lex5, if you want to let people know in the chat what you have on your YouTube, go right ahead. Like, I'm not the kind of person that is like, don't self-promote yourself here, you know. It's like, this is my stream. It should be all about me, me, me. We're all friends. We're all the same here, you know. We're all just folks having fun, doing YouTubery, enjoying the times. So if you want to let us know what you do on your channel, people can go check you out and see what you have to offer. That's the thing about YouTube. It's like, I'm sure, maybe, you know, I don't see myself as big, right? But maybe in your viewer's perspective, I'm kind of, you know, the big person here because I'm the one facilitating everyone coming together and hanging out and all this stuff. But it's like, I'm just like you guys. I just happen to have the setup to be able to broadcast all this. So, Matthew, you might have a problem with the team, perhaps. I don't know. It might not allow a certain species or something like that. We'll see what happens. Oh, there we go. Okay, we are done. Thought there might have been a bit of an issue with Pokemon selection. Alright, let's randomly see who we're working with. We're going to work off a D6 falling off the desk. Uh-oh, we got a Blastoise, we got a Shiinotic, we got a Gyarados, we got a Machamp, which could have Ice Punch, which could be scary. Last Pokemon selected. Let's do this. Team Rainbow Rocket needs a drink. Yes, Isaac Wolf, it has to have... So, a Gligar has to be holding a Razor Fang as it trades. Is it a trade? It is a trade, right? Is it? Wait a sec. I'm just now thinking, maybe it's a level up. Am I stupid? I think I'm stupid. Hang on. I mean, either way, it's still good that I gave you the Razor Fang to start with. I'm an idiot. I mean, okay. What happens is if a Gligar is holding Razor Fang and levels up at night, it becomes Gliscor. So, if I was completely misleading people, I apologize. I haven't really evolved a Gliscor. That's a lie. I have done that back in the past. Anyway, at nighttime, level it up, holding that Razor Fang, it will become Gliscor. There we go. Alright, let us be scared a bit. Got a Blastoise, got a Machamp. I'm such a fool. It just now occurred to me. I was so convinced it was a trade evolution. But, well, at least, like I said, I put in all the work of getting these Razor Fangs for you. Ooh, the Water Compaction. Yes, again, thank you very much, Isaac Wolf. Just like, I don't know how I messed that up. Oh, man! There was my Rindo Berry. Eat this! That wasn't as much as I would have liked you to eat. Well, let's see. Goku Black looks like the looks like the Jolly Green Giant. Ho ho ho! Eat peas. All right, so we avoid that. Excuse me, avoid that. We go for the dig onto the Machamp. Not bad. Don't knock off something I don't have. And boom! Shore up. I say boom even though it's not an offensive move. CRJ might go through Pokemon Platinum. Again, you love that game. So, what starter should CRJ have for Pokemon Platinum? You got your choices of Chimchar, Piplup, or Turtwig. If I was to vote, I would say go with Turtwig. That's my vote for you. The reason is I think I said this before. Back when I was playing Pokemon Pearl, I was really torn what to choose for my starter because I love turtles as an animal, just how cool they are with like their shell, right? Like just it's a really cool kind of a creature. So that's why I chose Squirtle for the start when I first played Pokemon Blue because you know, turtles, I love them. And that started a routine where I always chose the water-type starter. So, Totodile was my Gen 2 starter. Piplup, that's Gen 4. The Mudkip was my Gen 3 starter. And then along comes Gen 4. And I see Piplup. I'm like, oh, water-type. I always use the water-type. Then I also see Turtwig, a turtle. By the way, have you folks met Shiny Shiinotic yet? If not, now you have. I have not met it before. Now I have. Would you look at the shine? It looks like it's almost, its head is like a light glowing. I like it. Okay. What I don't like is being scared. And these things scare me. But I think I can do this, maybe. Alright, let's go. Even though I'm taking my time thinking, I am going to give one more battle in before the end of our stream. Rocky! I wanted to do a poison jab. That's probably why you targeted him. But yeah, so since I chose Piplup as my starter, if I was to give a vote for a different starter, I would vote Turtwig. But it looks like, actually it's kind of even. Chimchar, Piplup, and Turtwig, I'll get some good votes in there. And Blue Mask, you're pretty sure Chimchar has the best stats. So far, 2 votes for each starter, that's right. So, I guess that means you gotta flip a coin. Heads you choose Turtwig, and tails you choose Piplup. Or, if it lands sideways, you choose Chimchar. That's how that works, isn't it? Alright. Excuse me once again. We got Whiskers on the field. We got... what do we do? We listen to the music. No. Okay, what do we do? We got this as an option. We got this as an option. Goku Black's asking, you're curious, all these shiny Pokemon, are they hacked? That I don't know about. That I don't bother questioning. Whatever happens, happens. And essentially, I just like the idea that even if I'm going to lose battles, whether or not they are to, you know, hacked Pokemon or otherwise, I just like giving you guys these cool Pokemon. Now, the thing is, if you watch the mid-season showdown, as I call it, the Week 7, when I used all of the prizes myself on the team, how many battles did I actually lose? And a lot of Pokemon we fought were shiny on that week. So, like, even if these things are hacked, it doesn't necessarily mean that they can't be beaten. Because I know you can hack them at, like, you know, max stats and stuff like that, but it doesn't always mean they're going to be top level unbeatable kind of stuff. So either way, I'm just accepting losses today, just trying to show off some cool Pokemon, and I like the way this works. We get to see some nice shiny, look at this shiny Shiinotic, I've never seen that. Aqua Jet? Well, thanks for boosting my defense once again. Gotta love water compaction. I like the, if you guys watched the Pokemon Moon playthrough, and I mentioned this before, that Icona, the Palossand, became such a rival to Guzma's Golisopod. It was just weird. First time they fought, how did it work? I basically, as a Sandygast, I withdrew Icona because he was not going to touch a water type. Our Primarina had to do the job. Second time that they showed up, I kept in our Palossand versus Golisopod. Took a Razor Shell, brought him down to a little bit. Water compaction boosted his defense, and I was like, yes! We Shadow Balled back, and Golisopod survived. And I was like, uh-oh. The third and final time that those two showed off against each other, that was such a big showdown. It was so cool. Our new evolved Palossand survived a water Razor Shell again. Came back with the never-ending Nightmare Ghost-type Z-move, and boom, down went Golisopod. Alright, let's get that Shiinotic out of there with a Thick Club boosted Fire Punch. Well, it's going to survive, however. But we got a Giga Drain. Let's get some HP back. Not quite a knockout, but we're slightly getting there. And Sarah J saying, you can hack the stats to have max EVs in every stat, but with max EVs in every stat, they can't be used online. Exactly. So if you were to do that, the game would detect it. I'm pretty sure it detects stuff like that in game to be like, you know, this can't be used. It's clearly, you know, unacceptable. But as long as they're usable in these battles, I'm pretty sure that means that they're fine. It's like, even if they have all max IVs and the proper EVs in each stat, stuff like that, granted, it's a lot harder on the legitimate player but technically it could still be obtainable. For example, with all the breeding I've been doing, I've gotten some really good IV Gligar, which I'm giving out for free because I'm crazy like that. Let's go with... Actually, let's do this. But, yeah, so all that's said and done, it's like, it might be harder for me on weeks like this if people are using hacked Pokemon. I'm not saying that anyone in particular is, but... We flinched it up, yes! But, it's still not impossible for these things to be used. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Okay, we got the Shiinotic still healing up with the, was that the leftovers and the Leech Seed, so that's a bit of a problem. We've got our defenses up now, though. What are we at for defense? We're at +6 defense for Icona. That's wild. Alright, Whiskers. Use that move you're now Choice Banded into. You know what I should have done is considered at some points using knockoff on my own Persian. Get rid of that Choice Band. Of course, if it was from Irwin, if he had a couple Moxie boosts, it would knock him down anyway. Alright, Fake Out does nothing, of course. Blastoise using Aura Sphere. Whiskers, no! But she's done her job. So how much will our Shadow Ball do? Strength Sap? That's a cool move. You heal up HP and take that stat away? Also, we learned this during a Wonder Trade. Did you guys know there's a move called Purify? I never knew this until we saw it in the Wonder Trade. There is a move that Mewtwo gets called Purify. It says the target is healed of its status condition. If this move succeeds, the user restores its HP. That's crazy. Like, if you have a double battle, Mewtwo can heal a poison, a burn, paralysis, and heal up doing it. So you get like an HP heal for it and a status heal for your partner. I didn't know that existed. And Popular Girl will say, you respect me for taking my time making good Pokemon for you. I appreciate you appreciating that, respecting that. Thank you. Like I say, I like sitting back and like I'll throw on a nice playthrough of Markiplier, or I'll watch the Game Grump sometimes. We're gonna get Aqua Jetted for like 2 HP. Actually, it was 12. Don't spore me. Man, this is a sporing battle. That was stupid. So, I know we're done. I'm gonna forfeit just to end off this battle quicker, but I do concede defeat to Pumpkin. Team Rainbow Rocket admin Pumpkin has won in battle. Good game to Matthew. I'm going to forfeit right here, concede the match to you, and I'm going to send you a trade invite for one of our 20... What is it? 1? Where's my cursor? Excuse me, burp. Man, this water's going everywhere. Well, in the old throat, I guess. Let's get some more of that. Greg is asking, how many more battles? We're just going to go one more battle for tonight. We're already at the 2 hours, actually 2 hours and like 13 minutes based on my clock here. But we got time for one more before I start coughing up a lung. And I don't think we need to see that live on YouTube. In fact, I wouldn't even want to see it, you know, off YouTube. I just don't want to have it happen. So we'll do one final battle of the night after this trade with Matthew. And then we'll call it a day, or rather a night. And welcome back, Lex5. You're just in time for one last chance at a battle. Alright, let's get the link trade sent over to Matthew. I'm hoping I'm feeling better for... what was I going to say? The next time we do something. So tomorrow I'm going to aim for... Well, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 have been claimed. So we got from 1 to 20. Which one would you like from 1 to 20? And that will be... So, Lex5, it might be your turn. Right now it's going to come down to whoever gets this last trade invite sent my way. Hey, another female. Scorpina being sent out. And I can't believe I forgot exactly how these things evolve. I mean, I at least I know now. It was kind of funny, too, because when I was going through Pokemon Pearl, the original time, I didn't know how everything evolved, and I didn't want to look it up. I wanted to sort of learn as I went. But something inside of me, maybe it was my inner professor starting to develop, but I was looking at how to fill up the Pokedex, and I saw Baneri evolving to Lopunny. Something about that told me it was going to be a friendship evolution. I'm pretty sure it is. And when I saw Riolu, and what's the guy's name? Riley on Iron Island. He uses Lucario, and so you hatch the Riolu. I knew, of course, it was a pre-evolution. That made me think it was friendship as well, because it seemed like it was a baby Pokemon. So they are both friendship evolutions, correct? If I'm not mistaken. And just something about them made me think they've got to be a friendship evolution. And I'm pretty sure they are. So anyways, that's just me rambling. We got Makuhita in exchange for a Gligar, eventual Gliscor, when leveled up holding that Fang at night. Now that we know. And CRJ is asking, why do I hate Pokemon Pearl? I don't hate Pokemon Pearl as a whole. I'm not a fan of the champion of Pokemon Pearl, and the fact that they make you have to grind against the Elite Four to prepare. All right, Colin gets the final battle of the evening, and who is Colin again? So I'm calling you out in the chat. Ha ha ha. But no, I really like Pokemon Pearl, but the champion battle is kind of wild because, like, I said this. If you want to go check my finale at the time, the battle versus Cynthia, I said this. It's like you don't really have anyone to train up against in, say, Victory Road or whatever to prepare for the Elite Four. You have to fight through the Elite Four to level up to get to the level that you need to be to fight the champion. The problem was I was doing it as a sort of a Nuzlocke run. So if you lose a Pokemon, they're gone. So you really can't. Oh, it's Exposer. Okay. So Colin is Exposer. So you really can't use the Elite Four for leveling up. They make it so much harder by not having a good option to level up against like wild Pokemon and stuff. Unless I wanted to sit there and grind for like a few days straight. Ugh. Let's go with... Oh, wait, I know what song we need. But anyway, so that was one issue I had with it. Another thing I didn't like, though, is, well, battle towers in general. Not a big fan of them. They're not so bad now. Like, there's a little bit more leniency. Well, I like it now because even if you get taken out by, like, the 6th of 7 trainers, you still gain points for the other 5 you've beaten. Which is definitely... First of all, this is a scary team, Colin. Except that Gyarados is only level 47. Ha! We found the weakest link. We know what to exploit. Yes! Let's let this random number generator tell us who we're bringing into battle. Because that's going to help us. One more Pokemon for the final battle. Let's do this. Alright. But yeah, so I was shocked that Venusaur just... The way he... Okay. If you didn't see the showdown with Cynthia, go watch that. Admittedly, as I think Sailor Pika pointed out, I was a little bit of a salt shaker that day. I mean, right at the moment that we... Was that Skippy? Wait a minute. We got another returning champion. We got Skippy here, everybody. Woo! But that Greninja scares me. So what do we do? Well, like I say, we basically get destroyed. But we're going to have fun trying otherwise. Let's do this. But, yeah, so, excuse me, at that point I was like, I fully admitted that once we got... That was lucky. Once we got through Lucian, and I only had Venusaur and Machamp left, I knew we were basically done. And I said, you know what, I'm admitting defeat. The Nuzlocke is over. I'm just going to revive the team just to finish this off. And I found out that I didn't have any revives. That's why I was like, alright, we're done. See you, folks. I was going to end the video right there, but I thought, since I can't even leave the Elite Four until I get beaten, I'm just going to keep playing, keep recording, let myself get destroyed, and I'll show off whatever happens. What was really fortunate is that I managed to win. And I have no clue how it even happened. Switch, there we go. Like, and we got Chum! Look at this! Another one of our previous Pokemon, unless this happens to be like the different randomly one that's nicknamed the same. And sadly, Courtney, no, this is the last battle for tonight. I gotta go rest my throat. It's been about close to 2.5 hours, and I'm still feeling kind of under the weather. But maybe if you want to get a chance for a Gligar, stay tuned to the channel, because next Thursday... Actually, wait. Let's do this. Next Thursday... we're doing some wonder trading, and I'll be trading these out. And as I've learned just moments ago, they do not evolve, of course, if you trade them holding the item. But if they level up at night holding the Razor Fang, they will become a Gliscor. What do we see from Skippy? Hydro Vortex. But you're not going to use it on a Marowak, are you? Not at like 2 HP. I didn't think so. So at least Whiskers did what she needed to do. She flinched out that Gyarados. And she actually lived that. That was a critical? So long, chum. That was a nice turn of events. You've already got Shiny Arceus. That's definitely an awesome Pokemon. Do you have any preferred memory? Not memory. Is it memory? No, plate. Do you have any preferred plate that you like to have it hold? Alright, so, well, basically who we have out here, we are toast. We are Major League Toastified, but we got one last Pokemon lying in wait. Ow. So Fake Out, of course, fails. CRJ says, I'm evil for giving out Gligar because Gliscor is annoying. Don't blame just me. I put on Twitter what Pokemon we should use, and, you know, some people voted. Actually, it was kind of an even draw. I had Drillbur, Gligar. I had Nidoran as an option as well. And we also had, I put Other, and I had a couple suggestions. One person said Alola and Diglett. That was actually Unknown Spike. And a friend of mine also said Persian should have been the one for Giovanni's Gym, which I didn't even think, but kind of made sense. And so I left it up to a vote. It was actually an even vote for both. Oh, we got the Rindo Berry. Sweet. Even vote for, I can't even think, Drillbur or Gligar. And I felt Gligar might have been a little bit more competitive-ish, so I went with that. Alright, Water Compaction, defense goes up. Doesn't really matter, because of course the Sceptile will bring us down with another Giga Drain. But at least we drop Skippy. So down he goes. This one came down to the wire. If only I had a +6 Shadow Sneak to make use of. That does not seem like it's going to be a thing. Another Giga Drain. In fact, I should have just ended right here. Also, by the way, I didn't even notice, that's a female shiny. That's about as rare as they come. So CRJ says, I want a Nidoking. I'm thinking, maybe, next time we have a Poison-type gym, we might have a chance. Okay, yeah, Courtney, I'll grab your friend code. So I'll add you in so that next time we do a battle stream or something like that, we'll already be connected. There we go. And my friend code you can see right on the layout as well. So add me in, I'll add you in, and we'll have a connection for the next time we do battles. So for the last part of the stream, I got to send a trade invite to Colin. Good game, Colin. That came down pretty close. If only I could have gotten one last move off. Well, I'm sure I wouldn't have taken you down, though. Unless it was some sort of ground-type fire move like Shadow Bone or something. If that even was a thing. Wait, it is. Just not on that Pokemon. Alright, we have 19 remaining. Gligar. Which one would you like, from 1 to 19? Excuse me. And after this, I'm going to sign off for the night. But I'll be back tomorrow with a Pokemon Pearl episode. I should have the ability... Where am I going? That's my old Blaine box. I should have the ability to record that tomorrow once I've rested up tonight. Going for number 1. Another female. Look, all the females were hiding till the end of the stream. The last 3 I think were female that we gave out. And we got Michael the Swampert. Cool stuff. Thank you. And enjoy your new Gliscor. Popular Girl says I should do Alolan Vulpix for the next one and name it Aurora because of Aurora Vale. I could, but the thing is, the next gym is a flying type gym, so we're jumping right from Viridian City Gym all the way to Violet City in Johto for the flying type Falkner. And I'm gonna burp a little bit because I'm getting so excited. That's what's happening. And I'm gonna put a little thing on Twitter. I'll put a little poll up. I'll say 3 suggestions. I'm gonna put 4 suggestions, and in the tweet itself, I'll say drop a comment down below if you have another suggestion for a flying type. You're welcome, Exposer. Thank you for battling. Thank you for coming right down to the wire. I like that. I was lucky to get Chum down when I did. I knew the old Fake Out and Thunder Punch combo was probably the only way for me to go. When is the Gen 5 adventure beginning, says Unknown Spike. That is going to be... Well, as soon as we're done the post-game in Pearl, once we get to Iron Man Mountain... I mean Stark Mountain. Clearly that's a mistake I keep making. Yeah, so once we get to Stark Mountain, we finish off all the post-game stuff there. I'm basically just going to jump right into Gen 5 and start up Pokemon White, so we can get my favorite generation underway. I'll try not to gripe the whole time through. Like, I'll just give you a little preview. You can't get a Pikachu anywhere in Gen 5, correct? I mean, it's not even post-game, I don't think. But you see 3 Pikachu instances in that game, making you know Pikachu exists in that world, but you can't get one. There is a hedge clipping of Pikachu in, I think, the first city. There's a Pikachu on a billboard somewhere in one of the cities. And there's a man in an apartment building with a Pikachu. Yet you can't get a Pikachu. They're forcing you to use only the new Gen 5 Pokemon. That's one of many gripes that I will have to talk about once Gen 5 begins, but that's not for a little while yet to come. So that's going to be a wrap for today. Thank you, Isaac. I will try to get better. I should be okay in like a little while there. So if anybody wants to check out the Discord that Popular Girl has prepared, go right ahead. She got a link down there. It says delete the spaces because you can't put like direct links, I guess, in the messaging. And so Exposure decided to use the ones that you got, got from me against me. It was pretty cool. I like seeing the names come back. That's what I think is really neat. That's why I like to nickname everything I give out. By the way, Sailor Pika, if we ever get a chance, we should trade. Once again, I can get back the... Who was it I didn't nickname? I think the Totodile. If you trade me the Feraligatr back, I can nickname it for you and send it back. So we can work on doing that at some point. Alright, yeah, but that's going to be a wrap. So if you guys want to have a chance for another one of these Gligar, come on back on Thursday as we do some Wonder Trading and sending these ones out. But come on back tomorrow for another episode of Pokemon Pearl as we adventure through the Battle Zone in the northeast corner of the region. And on Monday, we'll have another live stream of Pokemon Go gifting. You guys want to get some Pokemon Go gifts from New Brunswick, Canada, where I am situated from. Get yourselves some possible Alolan eggs from a good distance away wherever you are at. Alright, but that's going to be a wrap for tonight. Thanks to everybody who battled, and apologies to everyone who did not get to battle. I'm going to look about extending the streams a little bit longer for the future. So yeah, Pikachu's in the mansion garden in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. That's right, you can find them in the guy's backyard, the whatever you call that thing. You can also get Mime Jr. You can get Eevee there. What else can you get? There's a lot of rare things you can get in there. But anyways, alright, I'm getting all sidetracked. Thank you folks for tuning in and hanging out, and we'll see you here on the channel later on for all your Pokemon adventures and stuff. Feel free to subscribe for some more updates as they happen here on the channel. Alright, with all that rambling aside, it's now time to stop talking for a good couple hours and rest my throat. I want to say thank you folks once again for hanging out. Professor Chaz is signing off, and as always, I'll catch you next time. Have a good evening, everyone, and take her easy.